till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof I'm a lie about a motor. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, independent, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like another city, the driver's like fly. Wish I could large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever, and cute as could be. You can watch on YouTube with view for free. Hey, this one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, what they gonna do next?
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody! Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Hello, Leroy.
What's happening?
How are you?
I'm all right. My morning got started to a little shaky start.
Why's that?
I go in to get a coffee. I only drink coffee here.
Mm-hmm.
I go to get creamer. There's no creamer. And then I look in the refrigerator. There is somebody who has a lock box.
Yep.
In the refrigerator.
I've seen that lockbox.
I'm like, what?
It looks like a safety deposit box.
Right.
In this fridge right now,
Yeah.
there is a lockbox.
Yes.
Lockbox, combo and everything.
Yes.
Like it was holding either diamonds or nukes or whatever,
Right.
but it obviously is just there
It's
to
gotta
hold
be
a sandwich.
Right.
I don't know if it's creamer or a sandwich. I don't know what it's holding in there.
Right. But
You can understand though, like
Yes.
if you have to go to those tactics, like it was for a reason.
I told you it was.
And we know who the reason is. Like we know who it is.
No, it's sales too. Let's stop.
What do you mean? Let's stop. You don't get to just throw accusations at sales when we know who it is. It's Joe.
It's Joe and sales.
Are you doing that just because you have a beef with sales?
No,
He hates
I've
sales.
seen them. They don't never bring in creamer.
He doesn't admit his beefs.
That wasn't the question. It's the same thing with Aaron Rodgers. It wasn't the question. Have you seen sales steal creamer?
Yes.
When?
When I go in there and they're using the same creamer I use, I'm like, I give them the stink eye.
Mhm.
I'm like, I have asked.
Who have you seen?
Let's see. What's his name? He got the George Jefferson on the top, but he's 12.
Ryan?
Is it right? Might be.
I think it is right. The George.
Well, you said
Jefferson
12.
on
I'm
top
just thinking
the
of the
chart.
youngest sales guy. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking Ryan.
But he's bald like he's the oldest.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've seen Ryan be a thief.
I don't know if it's a thief. I see them using creamer.
Yeah.
I don't know if they
All right.
bring it.
Okay.
So
But
you think that
I know Joe doesn't.
Well, we know Joe's a thief. I mean, you've caught him red-handed.
So
What's going on? Come on, Joe.
So yeah, so it just caught me off. Like, just imagine your workplace environment if you have to bring a lockbox and put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, it's like you
That's
have
all I'm saying.
you have a locker like it's Home Depot in
Right.
the back.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
It's really not. It's honestly a genius
I'm saying,
idea.
are you considering it?
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I wonder if like when that person bought that, if it's specifically a fridge
It
safe.
was a gift.
Fridge.
What do you mean it was a gift?
Let's see.
It was given to this person as a gift.
By who?
Fridge
By like somebody who works here?
lock.
I'm not sure.
There is a fridge lock.
I'm not sure.
It's smart.
Wow.
Thievery in the office is prevalent.
You can get one for $14.
Yeah. Really?
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now,
Probably not one that's gonna keep you that secure though. Like I feel like I gotta pay at least like $40 for it.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
about right.
what do you want?
Gotta
You
protect my
want
pub sub.
biometrics on it?
Yeah, I don't want like 1, 2, 3 being able to be like the reset.
I would never be able to do biometrics because I'd have too much
Foisted,
crap
it worked.
on my fingers. Right?
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
you ever
Facial recognition, though.
you can't eat a chicken wing and open up your iPhone.
Dave South says I could see Joe Rose hanging ropes like Mission Impossible.
Like,
He's
hey,
doing she's like spraying to see the lasers.
No, he's dusted to see what
Joe
numbers were
Joe
pressed.
pops open the fridge and goes, ooh, hazelnut.
Okay. He's like, I see him with like tape on the microphone trying to get a fingerprint.
Yeah, to see what the numbers that we
Schmieden
use.
says a lockbox ain't keeping Tobin from a hoagie. Oh, dude, if there's a chicken parm there, what's that stuff you ever see on the movies where like they put that paste dynamite, like you paste it on the safe, you go,
C4?
Yeah.
and it just like, and then the thing opens up.
Yeah.
That would be me if there was a hoagie in there.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
guys,
Parm?
what
You said
are we
chicken parm,
doing?
That got me hungry.
What do we do? Like, I think that is the craziest thing that I've seen in the workplace.
I think it's the smartest thing I've seen in the workplace.
No, I say, listen.
If they make us change our passwords 9 times a month,
Ugh.
then it should be like protocol in a fridge. How do I keep it safe? Boom, lockbox. Good luck.
Somebody said, Leroy, welcome to work life outside of football.
People
Yeah,
steal
but here's the
lunches.
problem. Here's why it's harder to deal with here. Because people only come once or twice a week.
But not the person who does this though. We've learned this is an everydayer. No, not the culprit. The person who's protecting it.
Right.
Is an everydayer. Which means that person needs to everyday protect from another everydayer who's a known thief.
And you can say something to Joe.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
If Joe goes over there and sees
No,
Kramer, he's gonna use it
he's gonna be like a raccoon. Like he's gonna be like,
No one's gonna be here to stop him, too. It's too early.
it's too early. Yeah. Culprits. Like there's, I don't know what to tell you. So, you got to deal with it how you got to deal with it. But the lockbox is really funny. I love it.
It's
Pretty good.
just like, it caught me off guard.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Hyundai. Doral Hyundai choose over 1,300 new Hyundai miles in inventory, like the Tucson, Sonata, and Palisade. Remember, when it comes to Hyundai, the great deals are at Doral Hyundai. We got ourselves a big-time rematch coming up in the Four Nations face-off. USA, Canada, Thursday. For pride, for the leader of nations. Yesterday, Canada beat Finland 5-3. Sweden beat the U.S. 2-1. Matthew Tkachuk did not play. But
he wasn't even close to playing. He was in a suit and a booth.
But his brother says he ain't missing Thursday. He's like, I don't want to spoil it.
His brother got banged up too a little bit, right? Brady.
They're playing so hard in these things. Like it's been unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's been unbelievable hockey. It's been unbelievable for the sport. They're drawing huge numbers. They have something here. It's been an absolute smash hit. Really, really great. And everybody's really buying into. Everybody's saying like Thursday's gonna, like I saw Jack Eichel said, like this is gonna be the biggest game. Like, do you won the Stanley Cup? You've been in the Stanley Cup. Nope, biggest game. Thursday.
Wow.
Thursday.
I mean, how many nations are watching this? Right.
I think a lot.
Right.
If you like hockey, you got to be watching this.
And Putin's like making stink face at the. He's like, you keep this out. We would be there.
That's gonna make a great villain story in a couple seasons, though, right? That's gonna be like, oh, here he comes.
He goes, war is over, and now it starts on ice.
It's good.
Wow.
Well, no, he's bad. But,
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Somebody said that the city of Boston is going to now cheer Tkachuk.
I know. Tough.
Ooh.
I know. I saw Reinhardt was talking. Somebody was like, you have a lot of experience in this building. You can see that smile on his face. He's like, yeah, I do. This is my Airbnb. Right.
Why did Tobin have Putin sound like Count Chocula?
That's how he sounds, dude. That's how he sounds. You think this is true championship? No, niet. Not true championship. We don't even have Bobrovsky out there.
We did some words yesterday. Definitions of words.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's so true.
What do you mean definitions of
We
words?
debuted a new
What
game.
the hip words kids are using today.
What the kids say. It was a debut game.
Oh, did you? I do that every day in my house.
I knew, something told me that you would know more words than
This-
you're like on the internet.
Dude, this has been my number one thing as a dad right now. You ever have something that really annoys your kids?
Oh,
And like you just get to use that button all the time.
And that's what
That
you use
is-
words.
That is me with my daughter right now using Gen Alpha slang.
But wait,
yeah.
there's a commercial like that. Did you see the commercial with the dad
yeah,
and
he's
two girls?
cooking for the.
I haven't seen that commercial.
It's
I haven't seen that commercial, but it really like when I say things like skibbity riz, like she gets an uncomfortable feeling over her face, like ill in her stomach because I say things like that. And
I feel a little weird when you
Dude, I know. I'm just like what's the new one I got today? That's just gonna be like,
man.
I'm like, hey, skibbity dibbity doo.
Yeah, that's good. And then you start saying it wrong.
Oh, then when you say it wrong on purpose,
Oh, God.
yeah, dude, it is one of the
man.
great. I haven't been like this is a good look. There's a lot of things about having a preteen teen that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
but there are also new things in your arsenal that you could use, which is social embarrassment.
Yeah.
And so I could use that to my advantage if something is really annoying.
Skibbity dibbity. I told him about what was it? Sigma? What the Sigma? And it's like that is just essentially what the heck, but these words are crazy.
Yeah.
Like really, Leroy
A
was
lot
like,
of Greek
yeah.
alphabet.
Really, and they don't even know. I'm positive they don't even know. They're just saying.
I'm like, you don't even know what that means. I had to memorize that at one point
Yeah, right. Crazy.
for the fraternity.
Wow.
Even though we had just regular letters for my fraternity, Tau Kappa Epsilon. Like these are just TKE. It's normal letters.
Yeah, none of those crazy.
None of them crazy Greek. I didn't even know it was a fraternity when I was like, what is this
Oh,
TKE?
really?
I'm like it's a fraternity. I'm like, it is? Like, these are just normal letters.
That's just an American fraternity.
What?
And they made you president?
Well, eventually, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, at one point in time.
Now I see how it could happen.
At one point, Tom Brady
Now
was
I see how
a
it
late
can
round
happen.
draft pick. Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant. He started in the Super Bowl.
Dude, the college Trump.
What do you mean, dude? I don't like that.
Really?
What do you mean?
You were.
How's that?
You were just minding your own business. You walk by a building, TK. I want to be the president.
That's not how it worked.
What a life.
I worked my way up. I was vice president.
Oh, worked your way up.
I worked
dude.
my way. Vice president's way better than president, by the way.
How'd you work your way up? You outdrink the guy?
No, everybody graduated.
Oh, okay. You just kind of waited it out.
It wasn't like you had they all sat in their robes and gavels and picked a new president. No, the last president left.
Gave a great speech.
You gave a great speech.
I gave a great speech to
I
seal
believe that.
victory.
I believe that.
Yep. What?
You were the vice president. You became the president.
Yeah, but I had competition.
It's true.
And I think a lot of people thought, like you did as vice president, wasn't very responsible. So then I had to prove my responsibility.
And then y'all got kicked off the street.
I don't like to think of it like that.
You know what? They're actually pretty.
They were right.
Now that I think about it, they were right.
They were right. They were right.
We had a good time, though, baby.
They were absolutely
It
right.
wasn't my
I
fault.
don't know about this vice president. I don't know if it's.
Did you get them the job
And
at the Hard Rock or like at
No. That was a staple. That was always one of our biggest money makers.
So you didn't even do that, dude.
No, but it's the hard. I would say honestly,
Yeah.
hardest job as president is wrangling everybody up for the Sunday morning wake up call
That's
to go do the concession stands. It's legitimately the hardest job as president
that's right.
because nobody wants to do it.
Yeah.
And you have to get everybody. I would throw everybody in my Ford Explorer.
I had 1017.
Wow.
We were actually wondering if you were coming up.
Yeah. Whoa. You're stuck in a lockbox?
No, I got stuck behind the
Oh.
people over here in the elevator. I had to wait in the elevator. I almost came out, but then they were blocking me. It was really annoying.
Something
Hey.
tells me it wasn't a 17-minute elevator
How
ride.
long
No.
was the
Something
elevator?
tells- yeah,
No,
well-
there was a lot of traffic besides that.
Traffic.
You
Only
guys do a traffic
from
today?
your
Yeah,
house.
I mean,
Did
yeah,
you
it
do
was
traffic
traffic.
today?
It was traffic.
Yes,
today.
yeah.
should have left a little earlier.
Of
course, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody knows first day after a holiday. You know?
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
But
That's a good point.
you're making it sound like traffic was worse this time than it was the last time because you come at the same time.
That's true.
It's always bad.
Huh?
It's always bad.
It is always bad.
So
It is always
listen,
bad. It is.
Here's an interesting
She's
thought.
like Mike McDaniel.
If you are 15
Don't
minutes,
compare me to
Wait.
Mike
You are. You're like
Hey.
Mike McDaniel. No
What
change
is
in the game
wrong
plan.
with you?
Jennifer, if you are 15 minutes late, leave 15 minutes earlier.
JFig sitting here. She goes, 3rd and 1. Jet sweep.
Bubble screen.
Now it's 4th and 5.
We'll take a break. 15 minutes of heat. What's next?
again, baby.
Ba-dum-bum. 15 minutes of heat here for you. 560 WQAM, which is brought to you by Hollywood Kia. At Hollywood Kia, not doing a read or anything. At Hollywood Kia, the #1 Kia dealer in all of Florida. Get the star treatment. We want to see you in a Hollywood Kia. Visit them online at hollywoodkia.com. As the Miami Heat, of course, are off until Friday when they take on the Toronto Raptors. I'm sure you guys talked about it a little bit yesterday, but Tyler Herro, for those who are enjoying the President's Day off, is your three-point shootout champion. Booker T, 5-time for the Miami Heat now. 5-time.
5-time.
Three-point shootout champion. Glenn Rice, Daquan Cook, Jason Capono, James Jones, and now, of course, Tyler Herro amongst the gods. I really would have thought out of all of those, Duncan Robinson would have had one. Right? I really would have thought so, but he didn't. He didn't.
What's crazy is I still think Duncan's a better shooter.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too. I think Duncan Robinson is the greatest shooter I've ever seen outside of Steph Curry.
Yeah,
it's the purest. It's art watching him shoot.
Right.
It's art watching him shoot. But Tyler Herro, that contest, like, there's a lot of bitching about the All-Star Weekend in general. It's like all anybody's doing. But I'm going to tell you something. That three-point contest never misses. It's really great.
Yeah.
Like, I was so anxious watching Buddy Hield. I'm like, oh no.
I would also say this. Like, I hear people say, oh, I want the stars to do the dunk contest. Why can't Ant do it or this? I'm like, I'm going to tell you why. And for reasons that you can't possibly comprehend, you non-athletes, some of these guys who dunk can see these guys doing tricks in the air and dunking and going, I can't do that.
Yeah, but there's a different level of cachet. Like, I think you're going to be granted if you are a star. Like,
you're not. If you have a garbage dunk, I don't care how big your star is, you're going to get booed.
Well, that's not true, because last year, Jaime Jaquez jumped over Shaq and Jaylen Brown jumped over a 4-foot streamer, and Jaylen Brown got to move ahead. So explain that one to me.
I don't know.
Like, so it's not true what you're saying. The star power is going to carry you.
I just don't from
can I say
when you're watching, say if you're Anthony Edwards and you're watching McClung jump over a car, grab a thing, double tip you're like, I can't compete with that. What do I have to do to what kind of dunk do I have to come up with to compete with that? So that's why it's always been over the years a younger.
It's faded though. Like I don't mind throwing one guy in there. It can't be all guys. Like, I don't mind throwing one guy as a gimmick in there or a young guy. That happened with Derek Jones.
Right.
Derek Jones was a G leaguer, his first dunk contest, and we're like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then we got Derek Jones. I was like, oh yeah, it's the dunk contest guy. And then he had one of the great dunk showdowns of all time with Aaron Gordon.
Right.
But I don't, it's really got
like,
what the hell? Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
What the hell's Zion doing?
Right.
What's he doing?
What do you mean?
What? I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't come off clearly with this. What is he doing? Give me a dunk contest, Zion.
But here's the
you
thing.
owe me.
If the guys barely play basketball, you want him pogo sticking on the.
What's he gonna do? Miss more games for the Pels?
I mean, I'm just like I don't know. Sure, you would like to see Zion do it.
What if he puts fireworks on his shoes, right? And so then, like, he recreates the dunk and then the shoes exploding like a Duke.
I'll just do it twice.
I just didn't think it sunk in him.
Stick the second time. No, I'm just saying, like, for people to make a big deal about stars not wanting to do, the dunk contest, I can see why they don't do it.
Because they're scared.
No, that's not why. Yeah. Because I can see that just because you're a dunker doesn't mean you can dunk like that. Yeah. And people say, oh, this guy has so many dunks, but he's not a creative dunker like some of these guys are.
It doesn't have to be that creative, though. Like, remember when LeBron did the thing, like, just to actively troll not doing the dunk contest because Skip Bayless would get on him all the time? Like, he was just doing you can read it. You're not going to?
Zion already carries around firecracker shrimp in his shoes.
Firecracker shrimp is good.
Yeah.
But you remember like LeBron not doing it, like really, people swear LeBron not doing it was the downfall, but LeBron did do a thing where when he was on the Heat, he was using the layup line to do like better dunks, warming up warming up for a game than we saw in the dunk contest. Like you're gonna get a level of appreciation just being a star doing it. It's this thing that's been out there where everybody's like, well, if you fail, oh, we're gonna make fun of you forever. It's like, yeah, but you're LeBron. Like you have haters amongst haters anyway.
Yeah, but from a personal standpoint, you don't want to put yourself in a situation of failure.
It made Vince Carter's career. It's the most famous thing of Vince Carter's career.
Yeah, but he's also one of the best dunkers to ever walk the face of the earth.
But it doesn't matter. Like it's the thing that everybody remembers him most for is the dunk contest.
Yes, there's a few people like that. Like you're gonna always remember McClung.
I'm not always gonna remember McClung.
Yes, you will.
I really won't.
Yes, you will.
I really won't.
One.
I'm like, oh, the guy who the guy
intangible.
What about him?
That guy got some ridiculous hops.
Yeah, but I think you'll probably be like, what was the little white guy's name?
Yes.
Yeah. Like
I
no
mean,
one's
it's kind
gonna
of like
his.
Spud Webb.
He's not gonna live in infamy.
Because Spud Webb was cool. There's certain guys that
Nate Robinson.
It's amazing to see a 5'8" guy, or Spud Webb was 5'6".
Yeah.
To be able to dunk.
But Dominique Wilkins, I remember him specifically.
Dominique, but he was
contest.
Another one of those guys that had ridiculous. I just don't think that is that important.
How do none of these guys have a clause though in their shoe contract that would get them like a crazy bonus if they won it? You know, like I know everybody says, hey, the NBA throw out the money. And I'm like, I don't think that like the NBA throwing money at things for right now where everybody in the NBA makes crazy money. Like you could be a ninth guy and you're making $10 million, you know? So like, I don't think that's going to do anything for winning contests. But like, if you are Zion and you're signed by Jordan Brand, how are they like, hey, get your ass out there and be in the dunk contest? You don't play games.
Here's why.
True.
The only dunk contest Zion wins comes with au jus, not a ball.
Okay, but he is a good dunker. Like
he's a good dunk.
He probably has the best dunk this season.
So my question is, are you confusing a artistic dunker with a person who can dunk? Like
what?
Because some guys are just like they can jump and they can dunk from anywhere, but they're not that creative dunking the basketball.
There's coaches though, right? Mac McClung is a coach. He has a dunk coach that kind of they work through because he has nothing else to do.
Yeah, but he stole Blake Griffin's dunk. Like, who cares?
He did it better.
He jumped over a car, grabbed the ball off a tall dude. Oh, by the way, he was jumping over him too and dunked it.
And fell on his face.
What about the double kiss?
Stick the landing.
What about the grab it? Boom, boom.
Seen it.
No, you haven't.
Seen it.
Wait, who's seen the double kiss?
Seen it.
Where he jumped over a guy, picked up the ball, tapped the rim, and dunked, and said, "Run it back," because y'all didn't see it.
You're not gonna sit here and try and say that Mac McClung is going to give you the goosies more than Zion or John Morant or Anthony Edwards doing anything.
I'm not saying
it doesn't matter.
I'm not saying that. Here's what I'm saying.
Anthony Edwards says that.
I'm saying
legendary.
That I don't know if they artistically can be in the dunk contest. Not that they can't dunk, right? Like, you know how hard it is to throw a ball behind your back and through your legs and dunk? Everybody can't do that.
My man never dunks, and he dunked over Shaq.
But that was it. What? I mean, so there's a lot of guys in the NBA that have mad hops that could do stuff like that. But I'm saying all the other stuff you see on the dunk contest, you can be a great dunker, but it doesn't matter. Do that. It does matter to them. It
doesn't, though, because
if you are,
how can you say that?
If you are a competitor, it matters.
You can say, okay, you can say my name all you want. That's fine. But the thing is, nobody cares about a G leaguer doing this. Nobody does, Leroy.
Okay,
it's literally had it's never had less relevance.
Okay, that's fine.
It's never had less relevance.
That's fine. But just to say, if you put a name there, it's not going to make the dunk contest better because those guys might not feel like they can do those things. Like you say, "Ooh, that guy can dunk. He should be in the dunk contest." He can't do stuff behind his back through his legs.
Yeah, what a great concept. Like, I can't do McClung. Like, it doesn't matter. If I can see Giannis try and do some cool stuff, I'm going to be all for it.
Nobody wants to see trying. No athlete wants to say, I'll give it a run. If he doesn't have anything to bring to it, he's like, nah, I ain't going to do that. I can't do those things.
Okay.
And that's fine.
It's not fine.
They're competitive.
It's a dead event.
You say you just want to see him. A competitor says, if I can't go out there and compete to win it,
that's literally the opposite of competing.
What do you mean?
If you're saying, I don't think I can live up to hype, that's not competing.
Do you think just because a guy can dunk, he can do all those things that those guys
I don't need to see somebody shoot fireworks out of their ass, Leroy. I want to see a good player try and do something entertaining.
But
I've seen it before.
What if we're back to the 5 try dunks?
Dude, come on. You think Zion Williamson's gonna take 5 tries to dunk?
Here's what I'm saying to you. You make it seem so easy for anybody to go and do tricks and dunk a basketball.
What you're doing right now is the whole problem. Like, you're taking the coward's way out. Like, you don't want these guys to do it because you want to see some gimmick guy. He doesn't do anything else with his game. It doesn't mean anything to anybody. It doesn't.
Cool dunks.
Not really. I've already forgotten about it. I'm like, oh, he did the Blake Griffin? Cool. Great. Thanks, Matt.
Really? So you don't think that what McClung did was impressive?
Blake Griffin, big name.
So,
that was fun.
You think that if a guy was a star, it would be more impressive?
It's not that it's not impressive. Yes, absolutely. It's not that it's not impressive. It's just no kid is going to grow up wanting to be Matthew McClung. That's it.
Right? Wow. Because they can't.
No.
First of all, nobody has jobs like that.
It doesn't matter. But it's like, no, it's not going to inspire anybody like Vince Carter did putting his arm in the rim.
Yeah, it's like, who do you remember more?
Here's where the disconnect is between us. You think that guys will just go out there and try, but they're all competitors. If they don't feel that they can bring something to the table,
this is a crazy argument.
I
don't understand how you're saying if it take McClung out of it.
Take him out of it.
He's out of it. Let's say it was Anthony Edwards, Zion Williamson, John Morant, and Wemby. You're telling me that doesn't pique your. Tell me right now, honestly, what you saw last night. Even though you know Matthew McClung might do cooler dunks, be honest with me. Be honest, Posh. No, look at me in the eye.
Be honest.
No. Look at me in the eye. Right now. Be honest. That.
You can't tell me to
look at me right now in the eye. I want you to be honest with me.
You can't tell me. You can't tell me.
Look at me in the eye right now.
You can't tell me look at you seriously and then use a British accent.
I am guaranteeing you. Wemby, Ja, Zion, Ant-Man. That's the field next year. I guarantee it. Or I give you 4 McClungs. I cloned them. 4 McClungs or what I just gave you. That's the field.
That means all 4 guys are going to be doing great
4 McClungs.
Isn't that what you want?
No, I want to see stars.
Okay.
I just guaranteed you 4 McClungs.
Okay.
So you didn't answer my question.
Huh?
So what would you rather see?
The 4 McClungs.
You're such a liar.
No, I did because you. Here's the problem with you. You think just because you've seen a guy dunk that he can be creative with it. Some guys just dunk. They can dunk over people. They can during the course of a game, right? That's a whole different level. And so to think that if the guy has a name, it's going to be competitive. No, it's not, because here's what's going to happen. Here's what they're all going to do, because they can't go between their legs, behind their back, and all that stuff. Everybody's going to do the Jordan and jump from the foul line because they got mad hops. But they might not have the ability to be that creative with it.
Dude, have you seen Zion mid-game do things like seriously? Okay. Come on. What are we talking about here?
Okay.
John Morant, too. Does crazy things.
John Morant. He got hops. He got mad hops. But it's all.
But you want to watch McClung.
It's all during the course of the game, though.
So what you're saying is they lack creativity.
I'm saying that.
No, they lack balls. Is what they lack.
Just because you can dunk.
Okay,
just because you can dunk.
Yeah.
Doesn't automatically mean you can be artistic enough to be in a dunk contest.
So you're saying
that's all I'm saying.
What was Matthew McClung's most famous dunk last year?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Well, you can really only think of 3 dunks or 4 dunks throughout the history of
That's not
the
true.
dunk con. Okay, go.
Uh-oh.
Vince Carter in the rim.
Yeah.
Gerald Green blowing out the birthday
Ooh,
candle.
that was a good one.
Zach LaVine bounce 360 windmill, one arm.
That was nice.
Rock the baby under the thing from Aaron Gordon.
Oh,
Boom,
yeah.
boxed in. See you later.
D Brown, remember he
Later.
blocked
I don't remember none of those.
Jesus.
Now,
Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Let's get to our road to repeat.
My expanded music palette.
Okay. Who is this?
Is it Foreigner?
It is Foreigner.
Eat!
You finally got one on this.
God, what are you talking about?
Dude, I'm running out of cardboard with how much I'm boxing you in lately.
What are you talking
I
about?
boxed you in yesterday for my car.
How dare you?
I boxed you in yesterday for my car yesterday.
How dare you ask me a question to try to
Listen,
me in front of all these people.
You're the biggest Matthew McClung fan and you love Foreigner. What are you trying to tell me?
And
Who's
Yanni.
crying now?
Big Beethoven fan.
Oh, man. He does.
No, I didn't say Beethoven. I said Big Tobin.
Well, since that's a point, objectively.
Point for Leroy.
Well, I got some more intangibles music you might like, Leroy. Jason Aldean is bringing his full throttle tour to the I Think Financial Amphitheater in October.
You got that.
With special guests Nate Smith, Ray Lynn, and DJ Silver. But he spells it out fully. DJ. Unless Len's doing that phonetically. I'm not sure.
No,
It's DJ. He's a DJ.
No. He spells it that way.
His name is DJ.
Keep listening to our show for details on how you can win. This is a live nation tour. I did see Jason Aldean last year.
Yeah.
He was good. Very tight pants.
You got any recent hits?
It's not wrong.
Has he come up with any hits lately? I don't think so. You know, he had that whole small town thing that, you know, he tried to make a controversy so people would listen to it. He's like, people are trying to cancel this song. I'm like, no, dude, the song sucks.
Weren't they trying to cancel his wife? And
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well,
I'm not sure if they're
last
trying to
I
cancel the
remember.
wife, but I do know that like Jason Aldean, like they tried to make this whole thing about small town being like, oh, you guys are trying to make it about racism. Like, no, dude, your song just sucks. Like that's the thing. He has a lot of hits. A really great artist. And he's like, why don't people like this song? They must try to cancel it. And I'm like, dude, loosen your pants.
Hey, you see the new Mets hat?
No, what is it?
It got Mr. Met.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And to which Jennifer replied,
now we just need a Mrs.
Oh,
Met.
Mrs. Met.
Try that.
Yeah, but it
in
needs to
the
be the cakes. That needs to be the logo.
Wow.
Anyway, let's get to our road to repeat here. Brought to us by our friends over at Celsius. Hockey fans, don't sit this one out when it's game time. Make Celsius a party to play and get that energy up. Game day is fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks, the official energy drink of
Your Florida Panthers.
Your Florida Panthers. Hey, these are the two go-to. I got to tell you, that Playa Vibes is for real.
It was good.
It's good.
Which one do you guys have right now?
We have cola, cherry cola, and
Galaxy
Vibe. That's the only two I drink. And now Playa, I've included that in my rotation. And I still need to get over
I had
to
a green apple cherry on the way down here.
I need to get over to Walmart to see their new flavor.
No, it's Target.
Target. Sorry,
Target has the
Walmart
retro
has
vibe.
Playa, and Target has retro.
Yep. All right, so we're set for the Four Nations face-off finale. It is going to be America against Canada. And here was Sam Reinhart, Rhino, yesterday after their win over the Swedes. Over Finland, excuse me. And this is what he had to say about the rematch.
Yeah, I mean that's what you want. You want an opportunity again. So today, that's what we gave ourselves a chance to do. Expect that same atmosphere. You try and learn from what went well and what went wrong, and hopefully we come up on the right side.
Well, I wish you no success, Sam. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I love him. I love him, but I wish him no success.
Somebody from the Panthers is going to win the Four Nations Cup.
Yes.
Nice.
It's either going to be the Sams or it's going to be Tkachuk.
Yeah.
And Zito.
That's going to be like a little locker room jab.
Little banter.
Man, it's going to be good.
Back and forth. I mean, look, Brady Tkachuk and Sam Bennett, like, we had the fights going down.
Yeah.
I mean,
wow.
Matthew took out his own team when they played Finland.
Had to.
Like, yikes.
Had to. You gotta prove if you're Captain America, you got to go out there and show them what's what.
Anybody seen the new Captain America?
I have seen the new Captain America.
Is it good?
I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people said it's not very good, but I'm not like this hardcore comic book fan.
Yeah, me neither. I just want to see action, and you already know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
That's why Endgame caught me off guard.
Went with
Huh?
Who's going to win?
Captain America. But that's why the Endgame, the Avengers, the one before Endgame, that caught me off guard because a lot of them died.
Yeah, it was fine. I enjoyed it. My son enjoyed it. He had a great
Spoiler
time.
alert. Not spoiler alert.
I think we
Haven't
did.
watched Endgame yet. Infinity War. Yeah. If you
If
watch
you aren't
Infinity
caught up
War-
on comics, I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Because honestly, I was like, oh, maybe I should go. I have Disney Plus. I should go back and watch everything. I'm not gonna do it, but I thought to myself as I walked out, I was like, oh, maybe I'll watch everything. But you know, you guys will get it.
Nice. So it was all right.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, because I saw bad reviews.
Harrison Ford's still doing it.
Still doing it.
Yep. He's
Still
got to
doing-
be what, 80 something?
Oof, I think even he feels like he's older than that. How old is Harrison
Older
Ford?
than 80 something? He was in Star Wars.
The OG.
82.
Wow.
Wowzers,
He's turning
guys.
83 in July.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not looking so good.
Not, you know what? Not looking so good, but I will say, handsome before.
Oh yeah, OG handsome.
Yeah,
For sure. So Rhino, Tkachuk, the showdown happens on Thursday. It's been Goosey's great event by the NHL. Been getting monster numbers. The fights have been crazy. Obviously, you have the Canada USA beef that's going on right now as well to add a little spice to it.
It's spicy.
It has been spicy. It has been a little spicy. My Finns bet did go down in the dumps, though. I did have Finland to win. I had them as the long shot. So, you know, now we got to find action for Thursday night. Obviously, I will be betting American. That's how it's going to go.
Yeah, about time.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I took a long shot.
That's fine.
Took a long shot.
It's fair.
You know, all the Finns made it out healthy,
Yeah,
which I'm happy about.
Yep.
And I want, you know, but you have to give. I mean, these guys are laying it out there for these events. It's great.
I don't normally watch Hockey All-Star Week.
It
care
sucks.
about it at all. I can imagine.
It sucks.
I've been more entertained by this than
Oh yeah,
this is pretty
but
good.
like this.
Oh, yeah,
internet-
because they out there, especially against another country.
Oh, yeah.
They not messing around.
I mean, NBA could do this for sure. Like, I know they tried to do like this bootleg version where they gave most of the international guys to one team, but like, come on, you played the 40 points.
Yeah.
If you did some version of like, you know, the Balkan Peninsula, Canada, USA, and
Well, USA would clean up.
the Balkan.
I don't know.
I would say go Canada.
dude, we almost lost to France and Serbia.
Canada, Europe, and US.
Yeah, but we need one more team.
Africa.
Rando. We throw the Aussies in there.
We throw the others in there.
You got to have a Sweden. Everybody
Yeah.
needs a Sweden.
Sweden.
Do we have any Swedish basketball players?
No,
No,
they're
I
in
mean,
Europe.
like, you need a Sweden level of team, you know? Like,
Yeah.
so if you did Europe, I guess you could do like, I don't know, you could probably do like Caribbean. Like, I know if you had like
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I
could
don't
go
okay.
islands, Canada, US, Europe.
Yeah, I think it would be awesome.
I think Europe would clean up.
There's not more
Canada's
African
pretty good, too.
players. I felt like
Canada is pretty good. What?
I felt like there was more African players potentially than there's like Caribbean. Because every time I go Caribbean, I go like you said, Cat. But then I'm like,
It would depend how you want to go. Like, if you
Carlos
had it,
Arroyo?
like, I'm sure we could make the rules. Whereas, like, if Giannis didn't want to play for Team Europe and you wanted to do a Team Africa, I'm sure he
Ooh.
could do that if he wanted to.
yeah,
Or Joel.
yeah.
What's up? What's wrong?
Don't tell me it's restarting.
Didn't you hit delay?
Oh,
I had dismiss.
Oh,
nah, no
Interesting.
way.
all right. Well, we'll take a break. And we'll let you reset your computer there.
We already took a break already.
Back after this.
It's time for our Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua. It's our Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Tonga Valoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Can go to hell. Tua Tagovailoa. Dolphins quarterback.
Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of food.
Hour 2 of the program, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that his agent standing next to him?
That's his translator.
Oh.
Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. We're going to talk to a little Marlins baseball. That guy, Peter Pratt, who is a great podcast host, Cover the Fish. Plus, he has a great accent.
Wait,
Great accent.
My question is, how sad is he?
He seems pretty pissed. He seems pretty pissed. That's why I wanted to have him on. He seems pretty pissed.
But he's so nice.
British pissed.
Oh, okay.
Why would you piss off a nice guy?
You know, so we will talk to him coming up later on in this hour about.
He eats beans and eggs.
I don't know. You can ask him British questions if you want.
I
don't
feel
think he'll take
sensitive. I don't know.
I don't know.
What
I
if
feel
he
like
was
we've
like-
had him on
he'll just
enough. I
laugh
think
and tell
we've
you to
had
shut up.
we've had him on enough to. I feel like you could ask him that question.
All right, Peter. Enough of the Marlins. Do you eat beans and eggs?
Do you, Peter? Just how British are you? Do you celebrate tea time every day?
Just tell me.
4:00. What do you do?
Tea and crumpets?
What's his favorite tea?
I don't know.
Black tea.
It seems like he's a wine guy because his new Marlins podcast is called Marlins Uncorked.
Oh, I like that.
I like that.
That's good.
I can't. I have never been able to get into wine.
I feel like you would be you and Big Spoon kicking your feet up, a little wine.
She doesn't share.
What?
You guys need your own bottle.
Let's get to headlines brought to you by Doral Hyundai. Doral Hyundai, choose from over 1,300 new Hyundai miles in inventory at the Tucson, the Sonata, and the Palisade. Remember, when it comes to Hyundai, the great deals are at Doral Hyundai. Watching right now on MLB Network, the big news today, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the Blue Jays failed to reach an agreement on an extension. And I texted you guys today. I'm like, I cannot believe he's only 25 years old. I feel like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has been in the how long has he been in the league? 6 years?
6 years, yeah. 2019 he got in the league.
Jeez.
I think that's why you
just
feel
hit
that way.
tater tots since he was a teenager.
So basically, he's going to hit that super big deal
yeah.
5 years before everybody
He's
else.
going to hit the Juan Soto.
Right.
Yeah, there's these super players. Like, he's going to get, he's like, I just saw Juan Soto get how much?
Oof.
And
is he Juan Soto good, though?
He was last year. He was really good. We just played for the Blue Jays, you know?
765 million.
He's like, well, they're like, hey,
And still,
what do you think about 400 million? He goes, nah, sorry. Not good enough, dude.
400 million.
Who's his, does he have Scott Boras? Who's his agent? Do we have any idea?
That's a good idea.
Could Bruce Sherman just do something that would make me happy for once? Huh?
no,
Come on.
because here, every contract that is written that big down here is going to do like this: 1 million, 5 million, 20 million, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80.
Is that really is his agent's name really that name?
Bean String Fellow?
That has to be fake. There's
I
no
know,
way that's a real name, dude.
What?
There's no way. Hold on. There is
way.
no way that Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s agent is named Bean Stringfellow.
Hey, listen. Vlad, dude. Vlad Guerrero.
Right here.
Please guard your finances from this man. That is a fake name if I've ever seen.
Stringfellow?
This guy is gonna swindle him, dude.
I don't know.
Bean Stringfellow.
Bean Stringfellow, sports management consultant.
Yeah, okay.
Goodness.
Yeah. Guerrero was asking him what his name was as he was in the kitchen. He's like, Bean.
Oh, you know, you said like Kaiser Sose.
Stringfellow.
He was like
Listen,
looking under the.
I don't mean to insult, but I'm looking at this guy's LinkedIn right now, and I don't know if I trust this guy to handle a $700 million deal.
Bean Stringfellow.
How about that?
No way, dude.
Wow.
No way.
He looks like no string.
Yeah, more bean, I gotta say.
Yeah.
More bean than anything.
That's crazy. Huh.
Bean. You sure it's not Dean?
No,
It
it
said
says
Bean.
Bean.
It says
It said Bean. Even if it was Dean Stringfellow, but Bean, it's got to be a nickname or something, right?
No, because they would put it
think
in a
so.
print. They would put it in parentheses and put his real name.
There's actually also a card.
Hmm.
As a name. So
Well,
Bean.
anyway, speaking of our team down here, yesterday they opened spring training, full first squad workout with everybody there. And we got to hear from Bruce Sherman,
Brucey.
who's Keto Loria. And this is what he had to say on the Marlins and how many games they're going to win this season.
I think we're going to win a lot of games, a lot more games than you think we're going to win this year. Okay? I'm excited about it. There's going to be more hustle, more speed, more defense than we've seen over the last few years. And I want the fans to get to know the players. I want them to give them the opportunity. There's going to be all-stars. I think we're going to have the best opening game matchup, pitching staff, Paul Skeens against Sandy in all of baseball. I'm excited about the season. I'm excited about what these guys can show. I don't think it's one player. This is a team game. There are 70 people in there, 40 on the 40-man roster, obviously, and 26 are going to be in the dugout.
I'm down, JFig.
Peter and the entire staff are developing these players at a level I haven't seen in my 7 years here.
Anytime when you say that we're gonna have a lot of speed and defense, you basically
Wait.
might as well say we got no boppers.
Right. And
We got no boppers, dude.
especially when you should also add that we might not score any runs, but all the games will be close.
Now you guys want to get out there for opening day because we're not gonna see if you don't see Sandy. I mean, I don't know how many more you're gonna get. This was Peter Bendix, who was up there with him. They're doing the press conference together. And this was him talking about the vibes right now.
Yeah, thank you, Bruce. I'll echo all that. The vibes, the energy, the feeling of optimism here is really palpable. We've got a fantastic coaching staff in place. We've really invested in technology, invested in different roles, invested in the things that we need to build the foundation of this organization. This foundation is imperative for us to have the kind of success year over year that we know we can get to, that we know every fan wants. The foundation is a really key part. And here today in this spring training, we're already starting to see the dividends of that. I can't wait for that to show up on the field. I can't wait for that to show up for the fans. It will show up in the form of our players getting better. It will show up in the form of us having better players. And ultimately, it's going to show up in the form of winning games. And that's what this is all about. It's winning games. It's winning as many games as we possibly can for as long as we possibly can.
Which is going to be, for right now, for winning as many games as they can, which is going to be more than you think. Bruce said more than you think they're going to win, Leroy. Their over-under is set at 63.5.
So,
which would have them.
So everybody thinks you're going to lose damn near 100 games.
That's right. They did lose 100 games last year. They think it's going to be more than you think. Which is such a low bar.
The gamblers think it's going to be 63 games.
They think it's 60. Yeah.
So 70.
He's like, hey, if we're 70 and 92, told you.
Hey, so
told you.
But here's my question. And I'm gonna just throw this out there as kindly as I can. He does.
Great comment from Croqueta King, who says he sounds like what Bean Stringfellow should sound like.
Right.
This is the thing. Like, it's not that Peter Bendix, we met. He's a very nice guy from when the interactions we've had with
very
him.
enthusiastic.
And I have no doubt this man came out of the womb knowing baseball analytics better than I ever will. He knows VORP, whip, frame rate, WAR. I'm sure that dude's got it locked down. He was probably winning his fantasy baseball team before he was potty trained. Like, I guarantee this guy knows baseball. It's just the voice, dude. It's a little bit, like it's a little holier than thou. Like, it's just a little bit like,
I want to whip and vorp him into a locker. I'm just sick of
it.
It's just the voice, dude. It's like, I'm sure he means well, but it's like when you have Sherman out there doing his best Loria impression, give me somebody. It's like Skip Schumacher when he was here. At least it was like forearms. That guy was baseball.
Dave South says Bendix sounds like the black comedian doing the white guy voice.
Yeah, thank you, Bruce.
So here's the deal. When you say people appreciate the effort and work hard, no, they don't. People appreciate the bombs.
Yeah, that's all I want. Dude.
People
I want some
appreciate home
bombs.
runs. You know why people went to see the Marlins even though they were terrible? Because they had Stanton.
Or even,
right?
even the year where they had Mike Jacobs and Jorge Cantu.
Right.
I was like, oh, those guys hit bombs.
Right. I mean,
This guy's talking to me about hustle. Like, great.
Hustle.
And vibes.
I mean, here's what happens with hustle in baseball. You pull a hammy out for 3 weeks because you didn't stretch properly, or you've been sitting on your ass for a 5-run inning.
Can I give a shout out though? I got to give a shout out to Juan Pierre because he's still out there at spring training helping. Like,
Really?
God bless that man.
God, yeah, he just comes in there for 2 weeks.
He can't teach nobody how to be fast.
That's true. But you know what? He's going to teach you how to bunt. When Juan Pierre was out there checking out how the ball would roll, nobody does that anymore.
So, Luis said it probably best. Cubans love baseball. Don't matter. It's in our blood. But everybody likes good baseball, right? Like, listen, I know what it's like. I had season tickets to Indians. They were terrible, but then they got good. And I would go watch 80, 90 wins, but I like going, sitting like noon game or 1 o'clock game, just go and sit with some popcorn, watch a game.
Well, here's the other thing we're all waiting for, which is what are they going to do with Sandman, who they really are advertising that opening day game because it may be the last time you see him.
Oh, did they say no? Can I answer that?
Sure.
Our intentions are that he is going to be the building block to which we turn this around.
Here was Peter Bendix on Sandy's future.
You get a full season of Sandy hopefully back. There is a narrative, though, that Sandy might be part of the process of building and be moved at some point. What do you say to that, and the possibility of Sandy getting moved based on his contract and obviously his talent?
Yeah, it's something that we can't really comment on what might happen in the future. Sandy is here right now. Sandy looks as good as I think he's ever looked in his career. He was sitting 98 miles an hour in a side session out on the field, looking like he was just playing catch. That's uncommon. That's unusual. But really, the even more unusual thing is the degree to which Sandy is that leader. He is the leader that everyone else looks to, and he is helping set the tone. So I'm thrilled that he's here. I'm thrilled him against Paul Skeens on opening day is going to be a really fun matchup.
What are you guys,
Why are
PR
you
for the
doing?
Pirates?
Like,
Stop
what
saying
are you
Paul
doing?
Skeens.
Right.
Stop saying Paul Skeens. I'm begging you. Stop saying Paul Skeens' name.
Wait, can I say the Marlins, the only professional franchise that celebrates the teams coming into Marlins Park than the actual Marlins.
We got Yankees exhibitions.
We got
too.
Boston. Boston's coming in.
coming to town. You got to see him in Skeens.
I can't listen to anything he says, dude. I just can't do it.
Give me the Shermanator, Bruce Sherman. I asked him this back when they introduced Clayton McCullough, and he sidestepped that, and he also mentioned Paul Skeens, and I was like, huh?
Why do we keep?
But here he was again talking about Sandy.
Bruce, for you, is that something you would
Get him, Will.
You talked about Peter about the baseball moves, obviously. Sandy's a big part of this franchise. He's been here. He wants to be here. Is there any way you can just say commit to him, or is that just
Sandy's on a contract? I was the one who extended him. He's one of the better deals we did. We all could talk about some of the deals that weren't the right kind of deals. And I'm going to rely on the front office for all those decisions. But Sandy's our franchise right now. We get it.
Wait,
hold on.
Passing the buck. He already passed the buck.
We get it. Do you?
No.
We get it. All right. Awesome, guys. Way to get me fired up. Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Want to let you guys know we got a contest for you. The Slam Dunk in Vegas. Travel and accommodations for 1 winner and 3 guests to Las Vegas, plus $20,000. It's easy to enter. All you got to do is download the free Odyssey app. You done that yet, Frog Boy? Huh?
I haven't.
Well, you probably should if you wanted to go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, I just
because
didn't
all
think-
you got to do
Right.
is listen to this. Now, it doesn't. I don't know if it. Here's what you could do.
All right.
You could go under another identity, right? And then you could just
Oh.
stream it while you're here listening to the show for 4 hours a day. All you got to do is do it 1 hour a day, and then all of a sudden you're entered in the contest. Now, you probably won't win because there's probably some employee rules. But theoretically, if we wanted to get around the system, that's how you would do it.
Yeah,
Just
what are you
download the free Odyssey app. Listen to it for an hour, Frog Boy. You're here already. It doesn't really matter, especially you guys here on our YouTube and Twitch. You're like, well, download the Odyssey app, put it there right next to you for an hour, and then bang, you're in. So all you got to do is do that. You can do it every day for your chance to win. Every day is a new entry, and just listen on the free Odyssey app. Travel dates are March 17th through the 22nd. And when you're in Las Vegas, you stay at the Circa Resort and Casino, Las Vegas's premium sports viewing destination, and visit the biggest March Hoops party at Stadium Swim. This is a national contest.
There's definitely employee rules. Way to promote contest fraud.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say the what?
I don't understand. Says who?
You're out here performing
You know all those
fraud
little
plans.
papers you sign?
We're thinking about it. We just can't act on it.
Wait.
Well, maybe
So-
Marcos hasn't signed his papers yet.
Hey, so you ready?
I haven't signed
You
anything.
know what? That's
actually.
a little of a sign.
What about?
We have 2
I haven't
questions
signed
for
anything.
baseball this year.
Sure.
One is, are we doing Budweiser bar at some point?
Yeah, at some point.
Yeah,
for sure.
at some point.
For sure.
And are y'all gonna fat shame this year from Marlins Park?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
It seems like
We would have had that in the works already.
yeah, it's kind of weird too. It just they didn't really.
Maybe because
don't
they heard
think-
your
I don't-
comments.
I don't think they care.
Oh,
'cause
we've
they-
been. I mean, listen. First of all, the fact that anybody's talking about him right now is already a plus on their side.
But that's the
because-
thing, like
And second of all,
we go to games. We like we promote them.
well, listen. If we were the Pirates flagship, maybe they would want people to go.
Ugh.
You guys know Paul Skeens? Come on now.
No, I don't know. I would say probably not, and definitely to the other one.
Okay.
We'll definitely go at some point this year in the
At
Budweiser
some point.
bar.
At some point.
We'll
And,
have
like,
listeners out there, and we do rogue parties. We don't need anybody's support. We'll just do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Is it $4 for a ticket? Like we'll go out there, and
Yeah.
we'll
Y'all know where we meet.
we'll Tate's house says fraudacy.
Y'all know where we meet. That
Live-
Budweiser bar.
Live at 6.
Depending on who pitching, we might be able to get one.
Just log in your name, baby Schmadpole, and no one's gonna know who it is, Frog Boy.
Easy, dude.
Leroy's buying Cuban sandwiches. I'm not buying no more Cuban sandwiches because somebody put ketchup on it.
Ew.
Was that SDI?
I don't like that.
SDI. Was that SDI, right, Day
I
South?
think it was.
Gross.
Yeah.
I think it was.
It's a mustard thing.
What?
Yeah. You
Oh,
put
yeah.
mustard
Yeah,
on it.
mustard
for
for
sure.
sure.
I don't
I
like
would like-
mustard in general.
I think it has to like you can't get a Cuban sandwich from anywhere.
Now, are you allowed to say that, or is that going to get you banned from the Jake
I was
Fanboy
talking
Club?
about the color of your hat.
You can't get one from anywhere
There's a lot
because
of
they got to
places
have
here that
enough
have
meat
good
on it.
ones.
Sometimes they go a little skimpy with the meat.
Go to Isla Canaria.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Am I gonna have the same amount of problems getting there as you do here?
Yeah, it's at my house.
Probably will.
I love how you crack yourself up.
I'm a funny guy.
I found it funny too.
I do want to take you guys to some pizza soon.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Pizza. Well, we got a while to because
Well, you know,
we ain't had pizza
No,
in
he's
2
not
weeks.
saying that he actually wants to go somewhere.
Yeah, you
but
know,
you
I
guys,
gotta
every
take
time
you.
he
Go
brings
to a
it up,
pizza
you
place?
ignore him.
Like the one downstairs?
No. I want to take
No.
you guys to a pizzeria, best pizza in Florida,
Where is it?
in the world. It's in Miramar. It's on the way home for you.
What's the name of it?
Best pizza in the world?
Best pizza in the world, Antonio's Pizzeria. No, wait, I should have said it because
But
not everyone's gonna
but
go.
not Coal Fire? It's
No,
a different
yeah.
Antonio's?
No, yeah, because that's Anthony.
Is it Alfonseca's?
That's Anthony's.
These are all cousins, I'm assuming, but this one is Antonio's Pizzeria. And there's also
man, that was a
field
Marlin,
on
Antonio Alfonseca, dude. 6 fingers.
Somebody said Marco's really a Ninja Turtle. Just out of the, like,
He's right.
Just out of the blue. What? Like,
Look at the
just
show.
out of the blue.
Which
Look at
one
him.
though? Which one would I be?
Well, not Donatello. He was the smart one.
And you can't.
You're like a Michelangelo guy. You're a fun time. If you wielded a weapon, nunchucks would be your thing.
For sure.
You know?
Hurt myself a lot, but
You couldn't use the sai because your fingers are webbed. You know, you can't do that.
that's true.
The
stick, I don't want a stick.
You know, you're not a leader, so you're not Leonardo.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna go with Michelangelo.
So this is a good time. What color is that guy?
So you're
Orange.
Oh, that is
Michelangelo is always the one getting them in trouble.
Yes. Yep.
That'd be me.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he can draw really well.
I think
I can
JFig would
draw.
be Raphael because
Marcos uses 2 sausage links as nunchucks.
JFig would be Raphael because a sai is a very goth weapon. It's the most
yeah.
medieval of all the Ninja Turtles, and also she's got slight anger ticks like Raphael would. You never know what's gonna set her off.
Oh yeah.
Man, I need to watch this movie. I don't
You're
remember
never gonna.
anything.
You
You
never
don't
know.
remember?
Oh, that's the one with the
Ninja
red.
Mutant Turtles?
A red? Yeah, you know what? Makes
Yeah.
sense. No,
You're
the
the
last
one
time I
with
saw
the
that I
red.
was a kid. I don't remember.
Oh, they had a cool song too.
What is it?
Teenage
Mutant
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Power.
I
No,
remember
the
that.
original one.
Oh, you know the movie.
The
I don't think
rap.
that was the original. It wasn't
rap.
the cartoon game before the movie.
No,
I think it did.
no, there was a movie first, then the cartoon.
That's a nice
No, I think
weapon.
that's true,
I
dude.
like it.
We'll take a break.
The
I
what?
want it.
I don't know if you should be in public with weapons.
We'll take a break. This show's about to get a lot classier. That's next.
Ooh.
In the town where I was born lived a man who said,
Are you making fun of my hat again?
No, I like it. I like it.
No.
That is a mustard color, though. Right?
It is. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a Panthers gold. I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
like
not
that.
Panthers gold.
It's a little
Kinda.
Panthers gold.
It's
It's a little Panthers
It
gold.
blends into the
goldish.
Panther.
I'm telling you, I'm going to get a Mets hat
Why?
because it has Mr.
that team.
It has the. I hate the team, but I like the hat.
Wait,
It has.
Why exactly?
It's
are you getting the
orange.
hat?
It's orange and has Mr. Met on it.
Ugh.
That's not good.
Let's spit at Mr. Met's feet.
Wow,
Yep.
you are just.
What I
What do you
would.
mean?
I don't like them. I don't like the Mets.
No, me neither.
I don't like the Mets.
Me either.
All right. Well, we're trying to find Peter Pratt from Marlins Uncorked, but
It is like
it is England time over there. I don't know what time
What
it
is
is
it?
over there.
It's 5:30 in the morning.
No.
4:37.
4:30 p.m.
Oh,
PM.
4:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They're ahead of us.
The other way.
They're in the future.
Yeah.
They're in the future.
Okay, I can understand getting that screwed up every now and then. So you pipe down on the time zone.
Oh,
I gotta tell you, dude. I don't think you like how much I'm boxing you in lately. I boxed you in yesterday from the Home Depot parking lot, and then today I
Got the
boxed you in on the
assistant
Ninja
there.
Turtles.
It's 6 hours away, correct? I mean, 6 hours.
6,
difference.
5, 6. I don't know.
Yeah, because my cousin's in Spain and it's 6 hours.
No, it's the same time.
What?
You know what? It's 6 hours. Okay.
What's going on?
You guys see this video? So Tyler Herro, he's doing some chirping.
Little chirpy chirp.
Chirpy chirp.
Little
So
chirpy.
he was doing an interview. Let me get the outlet here
Oh.
correctly, because I don't
Very
want to
kind of you.
besmirch
Yes.
who did the work here. But he was doing an interview with, I believe, an Israeli outlet,
Oh.
and
different.
Sports 5. I don't know if it's Sports and then Sports 5 with a Q, but the 5 is the S. Whatever. This is the account. Everybody can go look at it. So Tyler
5.
Herro was asked about the idea of Andrew Wiggins getting number 22,
Oh, wow.
and if that was disrespectful. Here's what Boy Wonder had to say to this journalist.
The same number as Jimmy Butler, that seems normal for you, or you think it's disrespectful to a Heat legend?
Yeah, no, Jimmy's definitely a Heat legend, but I feel like with how things, transpired over the last couple months, I think 22 could be worn again.
I told you the players were more pissed off about this than people would. Right?
Really?
Right?
It's spicy.
Right? Were we starting to believe that the players, although they understand, were a little irritated by this?
Somebody saying that. Rich says that's Israeli Tobin, bot stirrer.
True.
Wow.
He's not wrong.
It's interesting.
Also, you put that video just because of the accent.
The accent.
He does have a good accent. I love a good accent.
Anybody who asks a question or speaks with an accent. So you love golf. You love golf because when they interview people. So first of all,
I think British golf announcers are the best.
So here's the deal.
Too boring.
Here's the deal. You would have your mind blown because you would look at people waiting for them to talk,
Mhm.
and then they would flip you out because there's a lot of
Irish?
Asians that are from Australia.
Yeah, you've told me that.
Yes, and so it catches you off guard,
Mhm.
right? And then some of the Irish, they have that hard accent, so you're like,
Tyler also had some interesting things to say afterwards, after his contest victory. First, he discussed that the Miami Heat, after he won, he was saying, "He's a breath of fresh air around town right now."
Time out. Israel concerned about Gaza Strip, Tobin in search for chicken strips.
I love chicken strips.
They can't be skinny though. Like the what's
Skinny.
that chicken place?
Like a plank? I love a plank. Like a thin plank.
No, I'm saying like so much bread, no chicken.
I get what you're saying.
Gatsby's, is it
Zaxby's?
Zaxby's?
No, Zaxby's is fire.
No.
Zaxby's is pretty fun.
It's not Raising Cane's good, but
Where
it's
can
fire.
you find that? Oh wait, is that like a Broward thing?
No, not.
No.
Is it wait?
I don't know if there's any
It's not. It
Zaxby's
might
down
not be
here.
Zaxby's. It is.
No, that's Northern
Name
Florida.
another only chicken place.
PDQ.
PDQ. That's it. That's it. They're little skinny chicken strips with all bread.
Publix chicken tenders are outstanding too, but I think Raising Cane's right now is my top.
Is it
juicy?
With
Never
I
tried
like
it. Line so long.
what's the other one?
Mr. Magoo's.
Mr.
McGee's? What's the one that the Panthers do?
Magoo's.
Huey Magoo's.
Huey Magoo's.
I've never been there. I've never been there.
That's
good?
nice. That's nice. But here, let me say something to all these chicken places.
Huey Magoo's.
You ain't fooling us trying to sell a chicken sandwich by putting a couple of chicken strips on the bread. They fall off. So if you don't have a chicken breast to put on a sandwich, don't make sandwiches.
Or just don't go.
I don't.
So here was
Wow.
Some people like that.
No, they don't. They don't know. When they say chicken sandwich, you thinking you getting a chicken breast and it's just rolled up chicken tenders.
Leroy.
Think about it. You could buy 3 chicken tenders for $5.99, right? They charge you $6 for a chicken sandwich and only put 2 chicken tenders on there.
No, they don't. Nobody does that.
Yes,
little.
they do.
No way.
I
dude.
promise you.
You're crazy.
Dude,
I've never
I'm
seen.
an eater. I
Get
know
outta
when I'm
here.
getting cheated.
He's an eater.
You're just gonna say you're an eater, and that's your
Yes.
check card.
You don't even check. You just eat it. You don't check.
I'm an eater. Like,
That
you think
doesn't
you have
like
more qualifications?
many things.
You think you have more qualifications than I do?
Hey, dude, let me tell you something. I'm from Louisiana. I've been through some things.
Here was Tyler Herro talking about Tyler Herro. He had a little. I don't know if you guys know. He had a little pine tree hanging from his from his press conference right here because he says a breath of fresh air around the city and team right now.
You would know he's a breather.
Honestly, I think the record isn't what we want it to be, but
fix it.
I feel like there's a breath of fresh air in around our locker room, our arena, our city. I think it's well before this trophy was won. I think there's a breath of fresh air just around the whole, organization, and I'm, happy to represent us and be here for our organization, our city, just to represent and win this competition.
Waddle, baby, waddle. Maybe don't say breath of fresh air after losing 4 straight. I know, like
It was a bad end to the first half.
you have to be positive, and so I get it. Like I don't ever want to hear my players like.
Well, that is when anybody who would say, "Hey, man," I get Tyler Herro's having his moment. I'm very happy that he had his moment. It would look very Goosey's. Of everybody who was dumping on the All-Star game, this looked like a kid who's like, I made a goal happen. You saw him soak everything in. All that stuff was Goosey's. Now, if we can get back to the basketball, you guys pooped the bed to end this little run here. Like 4 straight losses, 5 out of 6,
and
3 under for the first time.
don't forget what 2 single-digit quarters.
2 single-digit quarters, lost to the Bulls, lost to the Nets. So while you may say the air is fresh, Tyler, great night for you. It's a little stinky. It's to me, and I'm looking at the air over in Golden State right now. Oh, baby.
Stop.
They are saying the air is fresh.
Stop. Here's
You
what
smell
I would
that?
say to you.
Smells like coffee beans.
No, here's what I would say to you. That Jimmy thing is over. It has been over long before he got traded to Golden State. So you can't now look at the Jimmy situation and think that would have been the Jimmy you got.
Well, it wasn't going to be the Jimmy we
Right.
got
So why are you complaining about Jimmy?
because you guys better do better.
Okay.
You better do better.
Okay.
If you're going to be sitting here peacocking, which is
Peacocking.
it's a peacock-worthy moment.
Who's peacocking?
He's peacocking a little bit, dude. He's peacocking a little bit. A deserved peacock moment. But I better get.
All-Star weekend.
We better get back on a run ski. That's all I'm saying.
Right now, he's number 1. He'll go back to 3 under. When do they play? End of this week?
Who?
The Heat.
Yeah, back on Toronto.
When do they start?
Friday.
Okay, there.
Mhm.
There you go. You got a week with, the new guys.
Tears says, "Why are you pooping on his parade?" I'm not pooping.
Yes, you are.
I'm not pooping.
You're a parade pooper.
I'm not a parade pooper, dude.
We need pooper scoopers
I'm not pooping
on
his
our
parade.
nine because we got a party pooper
I'm
here.
happy for him.
No, you're not.
I'm happy
Really?
for him.
Really?
But it better bear fruit on the court.
It already bred fruit. He won.
Nah, dude, it hasn't. Because we just
Wait.
said 2 single-digit quarters. You were just doing this with me, and now all of a sudden you want to act like there's an air freshener around here?
No, I'm saying, yeah, that drives me crazy. I don't understand. Like, how many minutes would it take you to realize the other team is outscoring you by 20? Right? You look up at the scoreboard and say, damn, Bam, look at Tyler. Tyler, look at Bam.
Mhm.
Somebody look at somebody else. Hey, guys, we only got 6 points in the NBA in a quarter.
Crazy.
Let's not crank it up and only score 2 more.
I'm very happy for Tyler Herro.
Really?
I won money. I won
here.
money betting on Tyler. I put my money where my mouth is. I bet on Tyler Herro.
Didn't I have some of that?
No, you bet on Finland. I bet I bet that privately. You don't get all my bets.
No, I'm just saying. You offer. I forgot what I gave you at 5.
We both went in on Finland. We lost.
Okay, we lost. Yeah, because
we took a long shot on Finland, and we also need Kalel Ware to start picking it up.
yeah. Well, you could blame Smo for that.
Oh, I do.
I told you.
Oh, I do.
I told you. This is like, what are we doing?
Trust me, I do.
We don't have room for error.
Here is Tyler Herro talking about clarity.
Shoot, we've been searching for clarity and consistency into our roster too. So it's been working through a bunch of different moving parts, but we have a great group now. We love what we got, and we're excited for this next stretch after the break.
Do you feel like you guys have clarity now, or maybe you get some of the buyout market at the piece?
Oh no, we have clarity now. We got a lot of clarity.
Wow.
Yeah, he's talking that talk.
He's talking that talk.
Did drop 40, you know.
He did drop 40.
He did drop 40 not that long ago.
He dropped 40 and he still scored 8 in the fourth quarter.
No, that was the other game. That was a game before that.
Get them mixed up.
Yeah, they've gone 2 ways. They've either only scored 8 or they've given up 40 to the other team while scoring 34.
Yeah.
You know, can't put it together for 4 quarters. Can't put it together for 4
That's
quarters.
the difference between a good team and an average team. Is that an average team still got pros, but they can't sustain
But here's
it.
the thing, though. This is the thing with Jimmy Butler being gone, okay?
Yes.
And I'm sorry it always gets brought back to him, but, like, Jimmy Butler could change the pace of a game. I'm talking about over his career. It's time for Bam and Tyler to stop turning the damn ball over in the fourth quarter. You want to know what's – this is what it reminds me of, Leroy. Remember a time Dwayne Wade left us, right? And they tried making Josh Richardson the closer.
Oh, you really enjoyed that one.
Oh, and I love Jay Rich as a player. I really do. I mean, he a great story, but he's turned himself into.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. The day they traded Jay Rich, you were running around.
Well, he scarred me. He scarred me for 2 years.
Yeah, but then don't say I like Jay Rich.
I did like Jay Rich as a player, but then they tried to make Jay Rich the dude. And every time he tried to close a game, stepped out of bounds, and the game would he'd do something crazy to blow the game. So I just want to make sure that these 2 guys are now realizing this is their moment, okay? And don't pull a Jay Rich. You can't be sitting here.
Well, Tyler just scored 40, so they gave it to him.
40. He scored 40. That's great. That's great. You scored.
Who
40.
else on this team could go for 40?
Probably just Bam on like a big free throw day.
Right. So what are we talking about? He's already exceeded Jay Rich. I've never seen Jay Rich score 30.
Yeah, but he's also been turning the ball over willy-nilly.
So, okay, but
willy-nilly. We're not going to sit here.
He is not a true point guard. So now that they have a couple of point guards, he can go to the 2, and he'll be able to be more.
The ball's going to be in his hands regardless. Like true point guard or not true point guard. At the end of games, we're going to rely on this guy, and I can't have him turning the basketball over because they're going to throw a lot of pressure on him. They're going to put a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah.
They're going to put a lot of defenders at him. They're going to try and trap him. They're going to try and put him in uncomfortable situations, and I can't have him throwing the ball out of bounds, pulling a Jay Rich. So I'm glad he has clarity. All right. This is a great story.
You sound like you're doing a lot of complaining.
I'm not complaining.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not complaining. It was
I like Jay Rich. I love Jay Rich, but
it was a great moment for
I
Tyler.
like Tyler. I like Tyler.
I do like Tyler.
Great moment. But
Well, we got task at hand. Task at hand.
task at hand is he's got 4 more days off.
That's fine.
3 more
We
days
got to
off.
get things right because right now,
What
their
can
spot.
he do right now to make you feel better?
I don't know. Hard to say.
Then if it's hard to say, then why are you mad? Why are you upset?
I'm not mad.
Why are you...
I'm not mad. If I'm coming off as mad, please don't think that I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Why? Just because Draymond Green is on television right now guaranteeing championships and I kind of believe him?
Really?
What?
There's no way that team's...
Is there no way? Is there
No
no
way.
way? There's no way?
way.
Really?
Really?
Steph Curry. You're going to
And-
doubt him?
Huh?
You're going to doubt Steph Curry?
I'm telling you, they don't have enough.
I don't know, dude.
To
They
get
might have
past,
enough.
to
They
get
might have
past
enough.
Denver or even the Lakers.
The
Lakers. With Alex Len at center?
Luka and LeBron versus Jimmy and Steph.
That's a pretty good matchup.
Right.
It's a pretty good matchup.
Right.
It's not it's not like you say that and I'm
Who's
like
gonna guard Luka and who's gonna guard LeBron?
I mean, Jimmy Butler will probably guard Luka. I don't know who's going to guard Luka. Probably Draymond. And Draymond's one of the best. Like, why are you looking at it? He's one of the best defenders in the league.
He used to be.
Leroy.
He's
one of the best defenders in the league, even still.
No, he's not.
And LeBron's 40, dude.
No, he's not.
Dude.
Wait, who looks older? Who plays basketball older, Draymond or LeBron?
But he's Draymond. But his game is old, man. In the mud. That's what he is.
Yeah, a couple cheap fouls when no one's looking.
Right.
That's how you do it.
You can't just say he's a bum because he's triple single. You can't do that. That's not the rules.
Okay.
It feels like you are, though.
Okay. Yep. Can we get Tobin a Warriors jersey? He's certainly doing a lot of cheerleading.
I'm not cheerleading.
Yes, you are.
I'm not cheerleading. Why would I be cheerleading the Warriors? But I don't.
Wait.
I can't. You're gonna doubt. Hold on.
So wait. So Green is allowed to get old, but LeBron will always. Well, no. I'm just looking at the way LeBron has played in his last 4 years, and the way Draymond Green has played.
One's a champion in his last 4 years. So
is LeBron.
Last 5 years.
You made sure you had the cutoff.
You made the years, not me.
You're the worst.
You made the years, not me. If you would have made it 5 years, you would have been there.
Anyway, that's your problem.
And only
You
one,
want me to tell you your problem? In
and only
sports?
one guy's been to multiple finals over that span.
You want me to tell you what your problem is?
What?
Your problem is that if you see a guy and you like a guy because he did X, whatever that is in any sport, you think he can still do that 5 years from now.
Okay.
And I would say, like, no, it starts deteriorating.
But what is it the big like I heard you talk about this yesterday. And I didn't really get your point on that because I'm not talking about 2 years from now. I'm talking about a 30-game stretch. And this guy basically had to take half the season off. He's been playing like even why do
You
you
make
think,
it sound like if I take a nap, I could go play football.
I'm trying to understand that. Why do you think that's going to go away?
When you get older, resting doesn't help.
But you believe in LeBron?
Because LeBron has shown he could do it.
But Jimmy hasn't?
Jimmy hasn't?
He hasn't?
He only played 60 games in the last 3
Forget
years.
about that. I'm talking about playoff runs, dude.
You think you can, as you get older, you think you can just summon it when you want to? He's that good?
He has been that good in the playoffs. He has been. Like not that long ago. I don't understand why this is
because
you're
32-33 is a lot different than 35-36.
But why are you believing LeBron then?
Because he has done it.
Not to the level he has to get to the playoffs.
The fall off that LeBron has had from the time he was here to now is a lot less than the drop off that Jimmy had when he was.
But it doesn't make any. But again, I'm not talking about drop off from time LeBron was with the Heat to now. Like I'm saying, this year, you saying that you believe in LeBron being able to summon it game after game in the playoffs and not Jimmy Butler is weird to me.
He's done it.
It's a weird.
He's done it. All I've
You
seen,
just said done it doesn't matter.
All I've seen.
What has he done?
No, done it recently, right? Look at just look at the numbers this year.
His numbers this year are great.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if I'm looking at what they've done this year, who am I more inclined to believe could continue to do it?
You think that has anything to do with what the playoff run is going to be?
Okay. All right, you
Then
mysteriously think
let me ask
that
you-
it's the playoffs. I can just crank it up.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
playoff Jimmy.
okay,
Like, but
okay,
it'd be weird throwing that evidence out. Like, it's strange to me.
That he can Because at some point you can't.
But hold on. Okay, but why would that be now? Like, you know that, hold on, he wasn't hurt. But Leroy, he wasn't hurt. He tanked. It's not great behavior, but you're acting like he physically was incapable of playing basketball.
And you're making the assumption that the only reason why he couldn't hoop and helped his team win is because he chose not to.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't think that was a bigger reason?
Okay. I think it was a little bit of both.
Okay, fine. But like you're acting like
no,
he's
I know
going
he
out
was
there with a bum
tanking.
leg.
I know he was
Okay, but
tanking.
you're acting like he's got a bum leg right now.
No, I'm not saying that.
It's a weird thing.
Okay. Would you like to put a little something?
What are you putting on?
What
are we putting on?
Who goes farther?
Okay, though, but can we do like individual performance? Because we're comparing like Jimmy Butler. Because what if, like, Jimmy does Jimmy stuff and Steph Curry carries
If it gets to the playoffs, yeah. If somebody gets hurt, then I'm not doing it.
Okay. All right.
But if we get to the playoffs and that becomes the thing, I'll definitely get some action on it.
Okay.
Oh, so we're waiting to playoffs.
Mhm.
Resume. You guys still owe the game like quite a bit, all three of you.
What
If
do you
I'm
mean?
not mistaken.
I don't owe the game.
One of
nothing.
you's got to do something about something. I've already forgotten. JFig's got to be in a cold tub or something.
Yep.
Why do you gotta forget everybody besides me?
Tobin, what do you got to do again?
I don't remember.
Me either.
I'm not even going to do a dartboard of doom thing here. I'm just talking action.
You know what?
We'll figure it out.
I like that. I like that.
Yep.
You guys have had two.
Draymond 40, Curry 40, Jimmy 40, Luka 25.
Yeah. And who's the least terrible of all of them? Fat boy.
Whoa.
Wait. Luka's played more games than Jimmy.
Because Jimmy was holding out, dude. And he was
I'm
suspended.
talking about over the last 3 years.
Okay. But what about this year? His team just traded him because they didn't believe in him.
Okay. I mean, literally just happened here.
Yep. Tobin was supposed to eat iguana.
No, he wasn't.
No. Float.
But we can do that. You want to put chicken of the trees on it?
No.
I think we should.
No.
I think we should.
I'm not doing that.
Take a break. Peter Pratt will join us tomorrow, by the way.
Oh.
So, Florida accents, Marcos.
Big time, this. It's okay. Friend of the show. That's okay.
Yeah.
We're fine. He's just
It's just a nonsense argument from him. He's believing in a 40-year-old and not a 35-year-old. It's
The
silly.
40-year-old's LeBron.
Okay, and acting like Jimmy Butler's a bum.
I didn't see.
Like, it's crazy to me.
Just because I like one guy to be able to.
You know what?
sustain
You know,
over
like
that,
Jimmy
it doesn't mean I don't like Jimmy.
Okay, but Jimmy outperformed LeBron in the finals that they were both in.
How many years ago was that?
It was 5.
5 years ago.
That you just threw up there, and you're like,
5 years ago.
oh, okay. So let me get
no,
this straight.
no,
No. I'm not going to let you go to break. If you're going to break, you're fired. Let me just get this straight.
Now he's firing.
The finals that you use is proof. Oh, no.
Strong arm, Marco.
You're fired if you go to break.
He's
Let me just ask you something. You just said LeBron doing it 5 years ago is a thing, and now Jimmy doing it 5 years ago, doing better than LeBron statistically in that series is not a thing.
Because LeBron has consistently played.
No, what he consistently had was
Hold
Anthony
on.
Davis, and Jimmy had Kelly Olynyk.
Wait a minute.
He had Kelly
The
Olynyk.
dude averaged 25 all those years.
Huh?
Oh,
That he
Jimmy,
from that
Jimmy,
point.
go look at the series and see who statistically was better.
Yes, 5 years ago. Do you understand what I'm
Is
saying?
it a thing or not a thing?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Is it a thing or not a thing?
LeBron has averaged 25 points
Good for
since
him.
that point. Jimmy's averaged 16. Who's in
What about in
decline?
the playoffs?
Who's in decline?
What about in the playoffs? Who has more 40-point games?
Do you not understand your argument?
Now go to break or you're fired.
Okay, so now
Your argument is garbage.
what's going on now?
No, it's not.
Afternoons in the sports world are
Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Where are the hobnobbers? They're not over there with you?
Nope, they are hobnobbing.
Just tired of me busting them up all day,
what it
dude. I am
is.
battering him.
Trying to get out of the box.
Wow.
Well, you did fire me last segment.
No, I threatened to fire you. That's very different.
True.
Very different.
JFig is getting tahine.
Hmm?
Yeah, no. And Leroy waited until he heard the rejoin to determine he was going to run whatever errand he's currently running.
Let's get to headlines brought to you by Doral Hyundai. Doral Hyundai, choose from over 1,300 new Hyundai miles in inventory at the Tucson, the Sonata, and Palisade. Remember, when it comes to Hyundai, the great deals are at Doral Hyundai. We have ourselves a big-time matchup coming up on Thursday. The Four Nations face-off.
Ooh, look at that. Someone's rolled out.
Whoa.
This just said Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie McAvoy's out. He's got like an infection. But
the
Tkachuks are good to go. So we've just gotten that news. That's good news. The Tkachuks will be good to go for this week.
Hockey's so crazy.
What?
You said this guy has an infection. It says upper body.
Yeah.
It's just somewhere.
Upper body infection.
Just something
You
going
guys
on.
you guys can figure it out.
You get it.
You get it. Mike Sullivan says that Quinn Hughes is coming in to replace McAvoy. So the captain of the Vancouver Canucks is coming in to help America. So we got that coming for us. It is funny how all the best Americans are like in Canada teams and all the Canadian teams are the best American. Very strange.
I was confused by that.
The Austin Matthews, captain of Team USA.
Yes.
He's good to go.
Yeah.
According to Coach Sullivan, he says, I would anticipate Austin Matthews being available. And then the Tkachuk brothers are also expected to play.
The Bash Brothers.
Because you want to know why?
Why?
America, dude. Because this is to show Canada who's boss.
Yeah.
This is to show Canada who's boss yet again.
That's right.
So don't tell me we're going to be out of no Four Nations.
I mean, I like this, but in the event that something crazy happens, like the refs cheat and we lose,
It's hard to cheat in
technically it's
hockey,
1-1.
right?
I mean,
Did you hear Tkachuk during the? Oh, that was a foul. He's having this conversation.
Something tells me Matthew Tkachuk's going to make a lot of money in hockey after afterwards just being a commentator, because he's really he's just very personable.
Yes,
very personable. You know, and it's kind of like he always has to egg Brady along. You know, because I feel like Brady wants to be a good boy, but Big Brother's like, don't be soft, or we're Tkachuks.
Yeah, we're
Tkachuks. We're not going to sit around here. Now you get out there and you fight Sam.
Their
Bennett.
dad reminds me of the guy that Conor McGregor punched and he didn't even budge in the
Keith
bar.
Tkachuk,
Like,
yeah.
poof.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, and he's like, I don't want to fight you. Get out there right now, and you fight Sam Bennett. Otherwise, you're no longer a Tkachuk. He goes, why do I gotta fight Sam Bennett? He goes, because I already fought him in the penalty box. Sorry, you fight him. You fight Sam Bennett.
And then wait, he's like, and then to play it off, he goes, yeah, I love the way it was organic. I'm like, wait a minute. You actually telling somebody that, Tkachuk? Come on.
I mean, like, that had to be a proud moment as a father, but as a mother, you're mortified because you're like, oh,
no, because you know your kids. You know if you have rough and tumble kids, right?
Both in the penalty box.
I'd be proud of him.
Yeah, that's America. That's America right there.
Dapping each other up.
Yeah. He goes, great. I don't have to trade you. He goes, you could trade me? He goes, yeah. You would have been a Barkov. I would have moved your ass to Finland.
Yikes. Any chance we try to make a shot to get Brady to become a Panther?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. They were saying like it's pretty unlikely because he's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, it's a salary cap sport.
Do they have a salary? They have a salary cap?
Yeah.
Is that the best brothers? No.
The only team that doesn't have salary cap is baseball. They have a minimum.
Oh, yeah. Well, you wouldn't tell that's the Marlins. That is, you know.
Yeah. Man. All right.
Don't worry. Paul Skeens is going to be there opening day.
Just think about this. There's people in sports that will make more money than the Marlins spend on their whole team.
Oh, look at this. Marcotte is getting his extension. I loved Marcotte in the Marlins.
Oh, yeah.
He was a good player. Really, really fun. 2000, 2001.
No Ricky Nolasco, but he's good.
Dude, I gotta tell you, you're making fun of me. I spent 8 minutes of joy watching this breakdown of the Ricky Nolasco 2009 season on YouTube. It was such a delight. I was like, this guy gets it. He gets Ricky Nolasco. The best worst season of all time. Like, he gets it.
Strike out 10, give up 4 home runs the very next week.
Yes.
The next, yeah.
That's great that you experienced it and you felt that way in real time, and then the statistics prove
It's got to be like when the flat earthers are like, look at it. See, I told you it's flat.
No,
I knew that.
It's like every time you thought that he just pitched the game to turn it around, right? So he'll have an excellent outing, 1 or 2 runs, Marlins win, strikes out 6 or 7. You're like, okay, now we can build on that. 5 homers.
Now, let's get the headlines here. Right? Did I do the headlines earlier?
I don't know, but do them again.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Hyundai. Doral Hyundai, choose from over 1,300 new Hyundai miles in inventory at the Tucson, the Sonata, and the Palisade. Remember, when it comes to Hyundai, the great deals are at Doral Hyundai. So, check this out, Marcos.
Who you whispering to?
Check this out. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Is it about me?
no.
Okay, because
I've boxed you enough today.
really? You didn't?
Amazon Prime.
That's just so your ass won't get fired. Trying to
No.
kiss
I
up.
took over the fire. I took away the fire threatening. I didn't like how that came off.
Oh,
I mean, it was resourceful. I mean, it got what I wanted. But
No, he's still kissing rump.
so, check this out. So, according to this is from shout out to Drew Starr. All right, great follow on Heat Twitter.
Yes.
Got all the fodder.
How
Okay,
does this happen?
all the fodder that's on Heat Twitter right now. Okay, and there's this quote from a podcast from one Howard Beck. I believe he works for the Ringer right now.
Oh, I know Howard Beck.
Do you?
Yeah,
Like, you know of him, or you actually know him?
I think I know him.
Like
Cleveland guy?
Hmm?
Cleveland guy?
I think he's a Michigan guy.
Really?
Yeah. I think so. I'm not sure. Let me check.
Well, anyway, he said on a podcast, all right, I'm constantly checking in with executives around the trade deadline about who are the next wave of stars that are going to be dealt. And somebody out of the blue said,
Nope, not him.
oh, not the same guy.
No.
Somebody out of the blue said, keep an eye on Ja Morant this summer.
Oh my goodness! You can't stop.
Wow.
You can't stop.
Hear me out.
No, I don't want to hear you out. The seat is still warm from when Jimmy was
well,
sitting.
sorry, dude. See ya. He's already guaranteed
Wait,
change with somebody else.
wait. By the way,
my song.
Can I ask
Wow.
you? Can I ask you a
This
question?
better not
Why
be
did you
on.
defend Jimmy so much, and then like?
Well, I have to move on eventually. I gotta pick up the pieces. And let me tell you something, Leroy. I have a slogan for the summer.
What's that?
I have a slogan for the summer.
Slogan.
Hold
A
on,
campaign, if you will.
Wow. Okay.
dude. Don't.
What we got?
Don't.
I am officially declaring
Mm-hmm.
Morant Durant 2025.
Oh!
Morant and Durant 2025. Let's go get them.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Let's have some fun, baby.
Morant Durant.
You almost knocked yourself out, by the way.
Wow. Leroy, can you see it right now? Dunks and threes. Morant Durant.
Wow.
Oh, bam. And Kalel.
Oh, so you've already traded Tyler.
No. He could be there too.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to do this without trading?
No, I mean, you either got a gift to get. I don't know. It's hard to say. But I'm just saying right now.
See, wait, we weren't talking about being grown up.
Hmm?
This guy, he want to add all these players.
It's a brainstorming session.
You know,
right
you
now,
got to get rid of
I don't have to
somebody,
get rid of
right?
anybody right now. Right
Yeah.
now, I'm just talking about the plan. Talking about the plan right now of Morant Durant 25. And all I'm saying, dude, is keep an eye on it. Because we already know. Here's the thing. You may say it's a long shot, but here's the thing. Kevin Durant has already alluded that he is open to coming to the Miami Heat. It's a disaster in Phoenix. He's not going to stay there. He's already hurt. Okay? So we know he wants to be here. Now the domino is, what about Ja? Right? What about him? I mean, look.
Ja or Ant-Man?
Don't do that to me.
Because you've been talking
If
about
I
wait. You've been talking about Ant-Man all the way up to this point. Now all of a sudden, it's
Ant-Man,
Ja.
but here's the
Make up your mind.
Ant-Man,
One or the other.
Ant-Man might not be available, dude.
Wow. Neither would Ja.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, my
Because
goodness.
Howard Beck said on the podcast, keep an eye on him. So I'm keeping an eye.
So that's the equivalent to a bolo in basketball, right?
Exactly, dude.
Right. Which means nothing.
Be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout.
It means nothing, but think about all the moves.
It means everything to you. You every time somebody mentions something. And guess what? If it's one of your guys, you'll be like, don't read into that. It's nonsense. You do it all the time.
No, I don't know that. But as we've learned, people don't like Memphis. I mean, Jimmy didn't want to go there.
It's true.
He did not want to go there. People don't like Memphis for whatever reason. I love Tennessee. I don't understand. But I hear Memphis sucks.
Where's Vanderbilt?
Nashville?
Yeah, I played there twice.
Sucked?
I mean, it's like a big high school. Vanderbilt? What did they pack?
So you're saying you don't want John Morant? Too much baggage?
I'm not saying that. No. See, I believe that everybody has an opportunity to make it right? He's young. So, yeah, I have no problems with Ja. But a month ago, we were talking about Ant-Man. So the question needs to be asked.
Yeah.
No. The chance of you getting Ant-Man are the same chance of you getting Ja.
I don't think so.
So, because Howard Beck said otherwise. Okay,
On the podcast.
Let's stop. On the podcast. Right. So let me say this. You can only have one or the other.
I'd rather man.
Okay. That's all I was asking.
Better player.
That's all I was asking. But you went on into your political, debate voice. No. Yeah, that's all I wanted.
I got to see who's here, who's available.
No. Nobody's available right now. So you're projecting.
But Howard Beck said keep an eye on it.
Oh, do you want us to keep an eye on Ja or keep an eye on Ant? Because we've been keeping an eye on Ant for the last
I'm like a
year.
chameleon. I can keep my eyes on a lot of different
No,
things.
you can't. No, you can't. As soon as somebody walk by with a chicken wing, it's over.
Kevin Durant's as good as on the Heat. Okay, so I'm already, that's a layup.
Really?
That's a layup right there.
Really?
Dang.
A layup.
So what do you got to give up for Kevin Durant?
Hard to say. Hard to say.
And who are you going to clear out?
Who am I going to clear out? Oh, Andrew Wiggins, it's been nice knowing you.
No,
Really?
Easy work. Easy work.
Really?
Bye.
See, but we barely know each other.
You don't like Wiggins?
It's not that I don't like him. I just barely know him. I don't know him. Do you know him? I don't know him. Nothing against him. Seems like a nice fella, but I don't imagine him here for the long haul.
You don't know Kevin Durant either.
Well, here's the thing, though, dude. You know, the man, an Olympic gold medalist, time with Eric Spoelstra. You know,
hey, I think I found our disconnect.
Sure.
Our disconnect is this. Anytime a player has done well, you think they can do that forever. Now, what I would say about KD's game, he can play that style of game till he's 50.
Yeah. So you're saying it doesn't age?
Yeah, because
like
he's
a fine wine.
He's a great shooter. He doesn't necessarily need to go to the rim.
Agreed. You and me, a couple sommeliers right here. You know.
Wow.
Feels earthy. Smells it.
You know what's my favorite part about the idea?
No, that's your nose. You're actually smelling the earth.
I'm like an aardvark.
Oh, that's good. So KD is the only guy that I will make an exception
Okay.
to. Like, yeah, he could play a couple of more years, 2 or
Right.
3
And he's
more years
open
because
to it.
his game
Reportedly open to it.
is. It's gonna take a haul for any of those other two guys.
I don't know. I mean, look, I don't mean to bring up old stuff, but John Morant's a troubled soul. You know.
Oh wait.
Could he be the face of a? And he's been injury prone this year.
So make up
having a down
Then
season.
You brought it to our attention.
So how much
Wait
do the
a minute.
Grizzlies really think they're going to get?
Wait
for
a minute. Now he was talking about Ja Morant making whale noises, and then I said, "How much is going to cost for him?" well, he's got a trouble pass. He's been.
I'm not gonna sell the farm for you. I'll give up some pigs and some cows, but I'm not gonna give up the farm and some magic beans. He's got a past. We're taking that past away from you. Great dunks. We're gonna get so many great dunks, dude.
What is wrong with you?
Morant Durant 2025.
It is.
Rolls off the tongue, right?
It is
Morant Durant.
It is literally unbelievable how quickly you went from making whale noises to saying, I ain't got to trade a whole lot for him. He's damaged.
Well, dude. Look,
then why you didn't mention this beforehand?
We didn't get a whole lot for Jimmy Butler because he's a head case. I don't look if he was a little bit.
We didn't give a whole lot for him because nobody wants to give him money and go through the same thing that he went through if you don't want to extend it.
If Ja was a little bit more Instagram mature, then they could get the farm, but he's not. And misses a lot of games, So we're taking the risk here. We're taking the risk.
I got you.
Just imagine Kevin Durant, Ja Morant on the same plane. They land in Miami. Morant, Durant. That's game ops, dude. That's game ops.
Wow.
Come on, Leroy. Have a little fun, baby.
A little fun, baby. Why did you ever want to have fun? Why are you always playing full court press against fun?
You're a parade pooper.
Why don't you go zone every once in a while? Let some shots get up. Pick me up like you're Tony Allen.
We need pooper scoopers.
I'm not pooping
on our night because we got a party pooper.
Now you're the party pooper.
Josh says from Luka to Durant to Ant to Morant.
Honestly, yeah, you're.
I'm
connect the dots, dude.
I'm a realist. I'm a realist. That's what I am.
That's the problem.
No, it's just, you guys don't listen to this man.
Dade South
I
says,
listen to him. You all if somebody mentions another name tomorrow, you're gonna move right off. Oh,
if Howard Beck tells me to keep an eye on somebody else, then I will listen to Howard Beck.
What if they tell you to keep eye on somebody on your team?
Oh, I won't like that.
Yeah.
Like Bam's fed up.
Yeah.
I'd be heartbroken.
Right. Okay.
But then I would say, hit the bricks. It's Khalil Ware's team anyway. Because I'm not going to get hurt. You're not going to hurt me
so quick.
I don't mean that, Bam. I'm just saying, that would be my defense mechanism.
Mark that tape. Clip that one.
That's not fair, dude.
No. Clip that.
You're taking that out of context.
It is time for your mouth to suffer the consequences of something.
You asked a hypothetical, and I gave you a hypothetical answer. Hypothetical for hypothetical. Hypothetically.
All I asked was, what if it was somebody on your team? And then you gave the example.
I'm saying
you gave the
hypothetically,
example.
If somebody told me hypothetically that Bam Adebayo was unhappy with the Miami Heat and wanted to leave, I'd say put on your A1s, Bam, and get to step in. It's Khalil Ware's team now. Wow. But that's a pure hypothetical scenario.
You know what?
I would never say that.
In order to not get clipped like you're about to, you should have used 2 or 3 hypotheticals while you were telling the story instead of hypothetical before and hypothetical after.
He will never.
Now you can just clip.
I mean, he's not going to clip that because everybody knows how much I care about Bam Adebayo, and I would never tell Bam Adebayo, oh, you're disgruntled and you want to leave the Heat, Bam Adebayo? Good. Get the hell out of here. Who needs you? I don't want you here anyway. Khalil Ware is the future, not Bam Adebayo. But I would never say that. So I don't need to worry about Marcos going out there and clipping that because he would never do that to me.
Really?
He would never do that to me because everybody knows how much I root for Bam Adebayo. I think he's a Heat lifer. Now, if he decides to shorten that Heat life and decides, maybe I want to go play for the Lakers, well, I say, good. Who needs you? Get that. Why don't you go to that new Vegas franchise or something like that? And you want to know something? I think that the two most exciting bigs on the Miami Heat aren't even including Bam Adebayo. The 2 best bigs on the Miami Heat are Khalil Ware and Nikola Jovic. So say what you want to say, but I would never say that about Bam. And you know that.
I mean, kind of all I heard was Bam's a bum.
Wow.
That's
Why would
all
you
you
say
said.
Leroy.
That's what I heard you say.
Leroy.
That's what I heard you say.
Close this segment with
We wanna get
Tears.
clipped too.
Tears says, Tobin is hypothetical. Back after this.
Leroy.
It's a stereo. It beats for you, so.
Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. The Renaissance Festival is back in South Florida, and WQAM has your chance to win tickets. Henceforth, get on your computer machine and go to WQAM.com on the page of contests, and there thou shall register with your John Hancock a chance to win tickets to the Renaissance Festival.
No.
Bring your mustard.
Those are different times.
What
Those
do
are
you mean?
completely.
What do you mean,
No
dude?
way, dude.
What do they call him back in Renaissance times?
It
You
wasn't
Prince?
that. Yes.
You John Prince? I don't know
Like
what they call him.
300
back then.
years after
Yeah, if you guys want to win those, WQAM.com, and you guys can win those tickets to the Renaissance Festival.
How are we? Have you ever been to one?
I have not. No.
Hey, tell me this. People,
We had those guys come in one time.
yeah,
Oh.
has everybody has driven up to Disney, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
To either Universal or whatever. You know that place you pass on the way there that has like, it looks like the old English
Oh,
rest.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How many people have actually gone there? Because you pass it on the way going to, and you always think about it.
Should I
You
go to
always
medieval
go,
times?
huh?
Yeah, should I go?
Is it medieval times? Yes.
Yeah.
I've never gone.
Right. Because you drive right by it all the time.
I've actually gone. Actually, no, I'm
No,
not.
you didn't.
That was very. I just. The only reason why I remember now is because you eat at your chair, and I thought that was amazing. I was like 5. So you can eat right here. They like serve you food there.
Don't you guys just always eat on the lily pad?
That hurts.
Do they even need to prepare it? I thought they just zap it out of the
They did
sky.
too.
Okay. You know, it's fine. That's why people-
One year I worked at the Renaissance Fair.
Did you?
I did.
Where were you?
Lady Figueroa, the killer of birds. Step forth to the axe throw as she takes out your beak.
I do love axe throwing.
Really?
Axe throwing is fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
You ever been axe throwing?
Gotta tell you.
I was pretty good.
Hey, don't
I
say
was
it, dude.
pretty good.
Hey, you saying that's for McClungs?
Hey, I'm gonna just say this. That's very intangible.
That's gonna be Max McClung's next trick is to dunk while throwing an axe.
I'm gonna just tell you. Ain't no
That's impressive.
Nope. I can't. No. Oh my goodness.
It's fun.
Huh?
It's a great time. You drink, you throw axes.
I'm not gonna be around a whole bunch of
Dude,
white folks that drunk throwing knives.
Not even me.
I wasn't.
No, especially you. You play games.
What about me?
Huh?
What about me? I'll keep you safe.
I mean, you won't have to crop. You can just cut.
Ooh, jousting.
I like that.
Jousting.
Jousting.
They do jousting?
They do apparently. And there's theme nights or theme weekends.
How can you be theme weekends when your whole stick is ye old English?
No, the past weekend was Fire and Ice, for example.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. Like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, like
Ooh.
dragons and stuff. And I think the following week was like archery. I don't know.
No,
Did-
see, that's too dangerous for me. I would feel very uncomfortable.
Archery?
Dade says I went to a Ren
People
Fest
throwing
at
axes
Biscaya.
with Drinking?
School.
While drinking?
Bought a dagger.
Bought a dagger, dude. A dagger, like a dagger. How is a dagger different from a knife? A dagger's got like it's like a mini sword.
Smaller. Yeah, like a mini sword.
I wanted to buy one, but I couldn't obviously bring it from one end of the country to the next.
Where? From? Yeah, you could.
She likes
You pack it in your luggage.
Really?
Yeah.
She wanted to get rid of the murder weapon.
Yes. I got in trouble for that. So
What?
So
when
you
my buddy,
wanted me to get in trouble?
no, wait, listen.
Oh,
My buddy Herro
Hmm?
got married in Hawaii. So that's my boy. I'll go out to Hawaii.
Yeah.
I stopped off in Vegas, right? I
Jeez.
said, oh man, I got to get him a gift. I know he likes to cook. I got him a box of these fancy knives, right?
Oh, I found out that
I go to get I go to go through security. I got the knives
Ooh.
in my arm. They go, sir, sir. But this was before all of that, right?
That was before.
And I'm like, they're still in the box. You can't take that. So I had to go check in, and I missed my flight. Had to fly to a different island, but they said, yeah, you can travel with them. You just have to check them in.
Schmied is,
So all you have to do is put it in your luggage, and you can buy it.
Schmieden says, "Don't take your kids to Renfest unless you want your little boy to see things that turn him into a man." Are there exposed wenches? Is that at the Renfest?
There are a couple jugs out. There are a couple.
We did not cover these back in Renaissance times.
Scantily clad. I found out the difference between a dagger and a knife, by the way.
What's that?
Dagger specifically for close combat. Knife made for cutting. Dagger blade on both sides. Knife blade on one side. Kind of thing, you know?
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Give us a weather update later from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm.
Sure.
YourAccentAttorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Call up at 866-954-MORE. This is how we used to do weather in the Renaissance times.
All right. Winds are coming out of the east. Looks like it's going dead east. And it's humming. I gotta say it's around 15 miles an hour, give or take a couple. It is by me mostly cloudy, so you might have a chance of a passing shower. They don't look very ominous.
To mention that Paul Skeens is starting opening day.
Okay. Jeez.
And I would say it's about 83 degrees.
Last chance to see Sandy.
Yeah. Before he's mysteriously not here.
Wait until we trade him to the same rotation as Paul
Who looks
Skeens.
younger? This guy, Pasnick, or our guy?
Who's our guy?
The GM.
Oh, does he look younger than Mendick? I don't know. Passon has some impressive hair.
Yeah, but he still looks 12. He hasn't aged like one bit.
No, he is not. No, he is not. All right, we'll take a break here on the show. When we come back, maybe we'll hear a little bit more from the baseball savant in the mix bag. Back after this. Tobin and Leroy. Where's Frog Boy? Why do you guys take up his office? Like you just kick up your feet, like he's trying to do his job, and you just sit there and you're just like he's late to start the show.
We were having a conversation about Jennifer had some slippers on, and we were like, oh, we could never pull that off. And I'm like, they're like, and then he pulled up some shoes. Oh, these the ones the Canadians wear them. They little flip-flops with the strap.
Like Birkenstocks?
No, not Birkenstock. No, that's way too fancy.
You're just trying to make fun of my feet, but you can't.
I didn't know I wasn't. This became and then we showed some where the just toe crushers, right?
He's not making fun of anybody's feet. He's got web feet and he buys from the dead.
No, I have.
That's rare.
My toes are standing single file. Why would I make fun of somebody else's feet?
Dude's got toes like UMFSU, wide right.
Okay.
See, that wasn't necessary.
What?
Unnecessary, dude.
Unnecessary.
Sorry. Want to mix things up?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
We can.
The mixed bag is brought to you by this show's toes. What do you got for us today there, Froggy?
We got some more controversial statements from none other than Draymond Green himself. Straight from the horse's mouth, which is a saying, right? I think so.
Yeah.
He says the NBA is boring today.
It's not smart basketball no more. I saw a clip not too long ago where Kobe said, like, yo, it's accidental basketball. He couldn't have been more right. It was so refreshing to play against Bron because every possession is like a chess match. But you don't just get that on a regular basis. It's just who can run faster, who can hit more threes. It's no substance. And so I think it's very boring.
Wow.
Can I say why he feels that way?
Sure.
Because he can't shoot the three, nor can he run.
That was Oscar Robertson's point to him, where he says all he does is throw his pass to Steph Curry.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. There's no nuance because your game has no nuance.
I do think, though, there are times where I watch the Heat, especially this
threes.
season, and I'm like, this is a stupid team.
Right.
Like, I don't think they're a very smart
I agree.
team.
I agree with you.
But hold on, though. Do you think that and then realize Terry Rozier is the one with the ball every time you think that?
No, I think I
Okay.
don't. I think probably like outside of Bam, I think this is a team that like lacks the thought process of a good basketball team right now.
I just think that you need somebody on your team that's aware of the situation and can get you through it. So, like, I'm going to tell you, there's never been a point in a game where if we were getting pounded, somebody didn't come in and say, yo, we got to pick it up. We getting killed, right? Like, they are shocked after a game when they've only scored 10 or 8 points, right?
Yep.
Shocked. They look at the thing and go, wow.
How did that happen?
Right. And I think everybody has to be more aware so they can apply the necessary pressure or make the adjustments to not only score single digits.
What else you got in the mixed bag, Marcos?
Speaking of the Heat, this is a story that concerns another man with a trade clause he probably shouldn't have. And that is Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, wait, what?
I know, right?
Does he have a no trade clause?
He does indeed.
Really?
He has a
How did the Jaguars get suckered into that one?
How does that happen, my friend?
Is there Trevor Lawrence trade buzz?
There is trade buzz that he could be heading to Pittsburgh, actually. There are rumors and reports that
He's got to want that, right? I would figure you'd want to go get the hell out of Jacksonville, go to Pittsburgh, right?
You know, you would think that, but Mr. Lawrence has other plans.
I didn't really see anything. My agent texted me and was like, "Hey, this is a." I didn't, and then of course I saw it after. He texted me and said, "Hey, this is a report that's out there. I don't think there's anything to it, but I'll check into it." So I saw it, and it's funny though. When he sent it to me, I was like, I wouldn't say your heart drops, but you're kind of like, what? Like you think, and then I'm like thinking about like, well, I can't even get. I have a no trade clause in my contract, so I would know about it if I was getting traded or if that was something that was going to happen. I'd have to be on board with it. So, which I'm not. I'm happy here in Jacksonville. I plan on, we want to win a Super Bowl here, and I think we can do that.
Wait. So did he just pull a Bradley Beal?
He just pulled a Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
He just pulled a Bradley Beal.
Good.
That's kind of crazy.
Why? Wait. So,
well, if they really did want to trade for him, if you were Trevor Lawrence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's just happy having no pressure in Jacksonville? Because, who cares?
Here, let me explain something to you. You have to understand, sometimes guys say things because it's the right thing to say because there's no reality to it yet, no substance. If these conversations continue, right, and then he gets traded or they want to get traded or whatever, he'll come out with another comment. So does he want to suck his whole career and be lost in Jacksonville? I don't know. Does he think Jacksonville's going to turn it around? I don't know.
But if you were to talk about, I'm just saying, Jacksonville is probably the least relevant market in all of football, going to an absolute flagship franchise.
A franchise, you're always going to be competing for playoff spots in Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I mean, sounds great.
Not good enough.
No. But that's what you say now because his agent told him there's nothing to it. So you can then get your support up by saying, I got a no trade clause. I would never agree to that. I want to be in Jacksonville. All the fans love you and whatever. Now, get a call a month from now or before the draft, and they go, and his agent calls, and ain't nobody hearing all of this. His agent calls and say, hey, there's some substance to this. What are you thinking about? Right? So, and that's the way it goes. But yeah, you can always answer a question when it's not a reality. You can always take the high road.
What else you got in the mixed bag, Marcos?
I have the most underwhelming stamp of approval from an owner of a team that you'll ever hear. And that is from Bruce Sherman, of course. That is him discussing the moves he's made. He said, hey, we've signed some free agents, baby. You just don't know them.
Oh, my God. You ready for this?
Resounding advertisement.
As a man living in Jacksonville, there are many other places I would rather live. Pittsburgh ain't one of them.
Jeez. I've never been to Pittsburgh. Never been to Pittsburgh.
I have. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to get there. So we've taken a bus.
I've been to Jacksonville, and it sucks.
Zaxby's, though. No. Whataburger.
I will say, I can't remember the restaurant, but I did get the best breakfast I've ever had in Jacksonville.
Were you just really hungry?
No, it was really good, but it was a bar, too. You can get whiskey. You can get a full thing there
for
at 8
breakfast?
a.m. Yeah, that's Jacksonville. You got to get through the day somehow.
That's right. It's true. This is Bruce Sherman, breaking my heart.
Everybody wants you to sign every free agent that's available. We understand that. And we have signed free agents. We've signed not the big name free agents, but we've signed petty free agents. Cal was signed. We signed a lot of minor league free agents. We have done more trades than almost any club in baseball. We have an incredible crew of young talent that's going to emerge from multiple years. We're really, really excited about that. I think if you take the time to look, get to know our organization, get to watch the players, and get to see how we continue to develop on the field, we're going to create the fans that I want, that Peter wants, that all of you want. So I'm really excited about what's going to happen going forward.
Good for you.
I mean, I appreciate his enthusiasm, but I wish he would come over here and look at it. You know what I mean? If he was dealing with any business that performed like that, and he was on this side of it, he wouldn't do business with that company.
Isn't his cousin Judge Judy?
Yes. No.
Yeah, I think it is. She would always say in the courtroom, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. And that's what I feel. I feel like he needs to step up to Judge Judy's court because he's unzipped his pants. He's peeing on my leg and he's telling me it's raining. That's what he's doing right now. we sign free agents, not the ones you guys have heard of. It's like, yeah, that's the point. That's the point, dude. What are you gonna hold up Avisail Garcia for 10 years because you blew one? Great.
Man, I had no idea they were cousins.
I'd rather she own the Marlins.
I would rather she own the Marlins.
She's got to be richer than he is.
Yeah.
She's super rich.
She is super rich.
She owns all of those court shows.
Yeah. Does Judge Judy want to own the Marlins?
Judge Judy say Ebony Lemon says Judge Judy always says beauty fades, dumb is forever.
Very wise woman.
I'm gonna use that one.
Coming up. I always love when they would tease. Coming up. She goes, you know what you did? You're a criminal. More to come on Judge Judy.
480 million. That's her net worth.
Wow.
So he's
and what's
worth
his
a
what's
lot
his,
more.
What's
than
his worth?
$2 billion.
Is that his net worth?
He don't.
I don't think he's worth billions because he's got a lot of partners in this team. What's he worth?
It says around 500 million.
Call Cuzzo up and say, hey, you want the fish?
Samesies, dude.
Why would she want the fish?
Why would she want the fish?
Why would she want to be in the same state as you?
You think they make fun of him at you think she makes fun of him at Thanksgiving? Be like, how's that little baseball team you bought?
How's that minor league team doing? Good. Farming for the rest of the league.
Well, it's great, Judy. Judge Judy. That's what he calls her at Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
we got Paul Skeens.
Oh god. Sick of this.
Dude, Judge Judy would eat Peter Bendix alive in court.
Eat him alive.
Eat him alive, dude.
Well, what we have here is we got a guy who's going to try and play center field, even though it failed miserably last year.
Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining, Peter.
So great.
Take a break. Back after this. Ooh, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Once again, these guys are late for a segment because they're hobnobbing with Marcos. Do they ever look at the computer? Do they ever look at the computer and be like, hey, guys, 30 seconds left. Go over there. Like, yeah, we'll do it. And we'll walk over and we'll take 45 seconds to get into our seats.
It's a purposeful.
Put our headphones on. What else, dude? Like, what are you, Scooby-Doo trying to crack the case?
Lupe contributed to this one, too.
We were discussing.
Yeah, I know. She's bad influence.
We were discussing what stuff Haley Steinfeld did.
To Josh Allen?
No.
No.
The movie she was in. She was in Pitch Perfect. She was in the Transformers movie, just Bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
She's done a lot of movies because she started when she was really young, like a little girl.
And
this is what you guys were late for the segment for?
Hawkeye. That's it. Right.
Also, no, we were talking about one-hit wonders.
Yeah, long story short, that is why they were late. But this brings me to a good point. Does Michael B. Jordan have little thumbs?
That is the word that he does have baby thumbs. I saw that he does. What did he do? Like Entertainment Weekly or something like that?
Like a magazine cover of some sort. I don't know.
Ryan Tannehill had toe thumbs.
Toe thumb. Yeah, just like Megan Fox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Toe thumbs, dude.
Good.
I ain't looking at her toes.
Not good.
I'm gonna just put it out there.
You don't have to. You can look at her thumbs.
That guy tried in the robot sex movie. He tried looking at her toe thumbs.
Stop it! No way.
So wait, no. So
spoiler alert.
Who's got toe thumbs? What does that
Ryan
look like?
Tannehill.
Oh, you got to see the toe thumbs, dude. Yeah, you got to show them the toe thumbs. I didn't know Tannehill had toe thumbs.
Oh, he's got toe, and he was wide receiver.
But these, did you know that?
Here, come here.
These Michael B. Jordan thumbs, though. Like, does it really make him less handsome?
I'm not looking at his
toe thumbs.
Yeah,
that's a toe thumb.
We get it.
Oh, it looks like
a toe.
It's bigger on the top.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what the toe thumb looks like.
It's like a frying pan.
It's like a bishop.
A frying pan?
Yeah.
What's that in chess?
Wait.
A Deadspin investigation into Ryan Tannehill's thumbs.
You Google search that?
What's the?
It's a known thing, Jennifer. He has toe thumbs.
So pull up Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan's little thumbs. Yeah. He has like a.
But he doesn't have toe thumbs. He has almost infant thumbs.
Yeah, that's that.
But in a grown man, yeah.
Yeah. Like I need to know: is it Photoshop? Did we confirm if it was Photoshop?
I mean, if they did him dirty.
Yeah. Make sure you put the B when you put this guy's name because I got Michael Jordan on my.
Yeah, he does have baby thumbs.
Baby thumbs, dude.
Yep.
What is going on?
He definitely does.
He can never really give a thumbs up.
Probably terrible at video games.
He kind of looks like Miles Garrett when Miles Garrett was 8.
He does have baby thumbs.
Yeah, he's got baby thumbs. There it is. That's the one that went viral.
Yeah.
It was on GQ. See his thumb?
Look at that.
Look at that thumb.
Little baby
What
thumb.
if he has problems opening up bottles and stuff?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. No, he needs flip. He needs flip top.
He's fine.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, they are so tiny.
Yeah. See, he's got baby thumbs. Creed can't have baby thumbs. That's why, but
honestly,
but you couldn't really see it if the gloves on, you know, because everybody's thumbs are equal with boxing gloves on.
Is he a movie part or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows, dude? He's probably. I mean, he's a movie star. I'm sure he's got a lot of roles coming out.
Yeah, he does have a lot of stuff coming out. But
There, this is for our viewing audience out here. There's his baby thumb.
Oh wow. Okay.
It looks like it needs another knuckle.
Yeah.
Like they.
You know what it looks like? It looks like not to mention it for the second time today, but it looks like Antonio Alfonseca's extra thumb. That's
He
what it
didn't have
looks
an
like.
extra thumb. He had an extra pinky.
Whatever, dude. Like it looked like a digit that wasn't
Could
quite
you
the full
imagine
way.
somebody with 2 thumbs?
Crazy.
Do.
Probably throw a mean changeup.
Oh
no, the changeup is with the fingers. It's not with the thumbs.
2 of them.
2 thumbs.
A
You
double
probably be able
circle.
to spin it.
Yeah, dude.
Call that the strange up.
What? Too much.
No, he heard that once. So you say, "Oh, he had a string on that one." That's changeup, buddy.
Headline.
I think they did them dirty because in another picture they look relatively normal.
So did you think like?
Oh, now you're looking at his thumbs.
So
Yeah, I can't
you
stop
think that's
looking.
AI thumb? Like maybe they didn't actually
Just
have
a
him
bad
there?
angle.
Yeah, maybe they didn't want him. And he goes, "Oh man, the thumb was blurry." He goes, "Don't worry, we got you." And then they gave him a toddler thumb.
You know what? In every picture I've seen,
What?
his hands look different.
I'm like, no. I was saying if I went to the side, would your nose look smaller?
You're a bastard. The only thing that's going to make my nose look smaller is if I'm next to number 5 on the Heat.
Oh my goodness.
Headlines brought to you by Doral Hyundai at Doral Hyundai. Choose from over 1,300 new Hyundai miles in inventory at the Tucson, Sonata, and Palisade. Remember, when it comes to Hyundai, great deals are at Doral Hyundai. Cam Ward.
Oh, yeah.
He has put a warning out.
Uh-oh.
Anybody who doesn't draft him.
Hurricane warning.
He was getting his Davey O'Brien award.
He's just getting that award?
Yeah, I don't know why the awards, everybody's getting their awards late. I don't know what that is, but he was just getting his award. There's a photo of him and Gino.
Usually Davey O'Brien is the guy that wins the Heisman. It's weird that they were split this year.
Well, he said, if you don't draft me, that's your fault. You've got to remember that you're the same team that's got to play me the rest of my career, and I'll remember that.
Ooh.
End quote.
Yeah.
I got to tell you.
Yeah.
I believe him.
I believe it too.
I believe him. I got very scared during the break because I saw that rat weasel, Nevin Shapiro. He said that he's hearing that the Jets are going to trade up. And I'm like, wait, didn't you say that there was already a package deal with the Giants? So he's already 0 for 1. But I would hate it if he went to the New York Jets.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want him to be on the New York Jets.
Nope.
You don't want to have to root against him.
Right. I hated when Santana Moss went to the Jets and Vilma went to the Jets. I hated that, dude.
Man.
You know, it'd be awesome if they did trade up and he was number 1. Like, great story for him, but I don't want him to be on the Jets.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more than sure that happened when I went to Cleveland.
I know. Oh, yeah, you were in that situation. Yeah, you were in that situation. Didn't you have to give advice to Braylon Edwards?
No, well, listen, he was like, they don't like me because I went to Michigan, and they called me and asked me about it. I said, no, they don't like you because you keep dropping the damn ball. I said, once you produce, they'll forget where you went to school because you're a Brown.
Yeah.
That was it.
Needless to say, Braylon never called it back.
No. I mean, look, you can get mad. You can get mad at whatever you want, but that fact is that fact. So, like, yeah, you dropped a lot of passes. That's fine. I get it, but you can't get mad at somebody saying something about it.
I'm going to tell you something right now, though. If Cam Ward does go change the Jets franchise, like, it seems impossible because that's like a force, like, unlike any other.
Oh, my goodness.
But
who's the coach there? Who did they hire?
Glenn.
Remember,
Aaron Glenn.
Jaden Daniels changed the Commanders.
He did change the Commanders.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
wait.
The Commanders.
But keep in mind, the Commanders changed everything.
Yeah, I mean, they still have Woody Johnson. That's true.
But they changed everything. So think about that.
Woody Johnson.
They're the owner, GM, coach, quarterback. All that changed.
Cody says, what's the track record on QB saying that? I don't feel like I've heard a QB say that in a while.
No.
I don't feel like I have.
Every football.
There's a lot of doubt, but I will say it's interesting.
Lamar had a situation where he wanted to play quarterback and everybody wanted him to do other things.
Yeah, Bill Polian famously said he should be a wide receiver, and
Which is funny. He's
held on
2
to that.
MVPs into it now.
Yeah. Yep.
See, that's the thing. I think there should be penalties.
2 MVPs in that draft class, right?
Oh wow,
That would be 3.
Well, 3 total, but
Yeah.
two quarterbacks.
So I would say this. I think that we should be able to hold those comments over them forever.
I don't think Polian got another gig, did he?
Because it was the craziest thing you could say.
It was crazy.
Right?
But
and so why do people feel like they have to have the hot take moment? Right? Like, that's the one thing that like kind of weirds me out about doing some of those things when you're with somebody else. They always feel like they have to say on edge stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, you don't. So Bill Polian saying that like is like, wow.
I just feel like I don't know. Like, I know everybody's skeptical on him and Shador.
I'll tell you why. It's because when you watch them play, they seem like they take their sweet ass time and are nonchalant with playing the position. Now, I will say this. I've seen these guys make on-schedule throws and accurate throws.
And Shador's line sucked.
Right. So I'm not going to say that. This is sometimes if you appreciate the position being played, you also appreciate the person playing it because they can play it the way it needs to be played at that moment. So I'm more than sure if Shador or if Cam had an offense that was timing and accuracy, that they could do it. But I'm not going to just say, oh, just because how they played in college doesn't matter, because I got to tell you, ain't nobody would have drafted Josh Allen in the first round if you went by what he did in college.
Nope.
No chance. So let's not have a double standard here. They both have extreme talent. They both have shown they can throw it accurately. If you have a question about the timing thing, that's the same question you have with all quarterbacks coming out of college that can pat the ball for 5 and 6 seconds because their offensive line is so dominant.
But like, this guy so obviously could, like, he was so obviously, Cam Ward, good enough to take a program that he was very much like holding up on his shoulders, especially offensively.
Yes.
And yeah, there was some recklessness to him at times, but it almost felt like necessary reckless.
Right. So that's what and you know what? This is what pisses me off about this. For the last 2 years, they've been giving Josh Allen all these excuses as to why he has to take chances because of the players he has on his team and this and that, right? They always say that. They say, oh, well, they just give the ball to Josh and he has to make plays all the time. If he had more help, maybe he wouldn't take those chances or the same thing. So why can't that apply to other quarterbacks who are trying to win football games for their team, where they got to take chances? Cam Ward knew damn well he had to score a lot of points because his defense couldn't stop anybody. So, yeah, he's maybe forcing some balls. He's taking some shots that he wouldn't normally take because he knows that he doesn't have a defense that can support him.
Take a break here on the show. But first, if you guys want to go see Jason Aldean at the I Think Financial Amphitheater right now, caller 4 to 305-567-0560. Caller 4 will win a pair of tickets to see Jason Aldean, who's bringing his full throttle tour to the I Think Financial Amphitheater in October. Giving away tickets all week. It's a Live Nation show. But if you guys want to go see Jason Aldean, caller 4 to 305-567-0560 will win a pair of tickets. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy back with you here. You're still late. You're late. You are. I have started talking. You are still pulling up to the microphone.
I am prepared to talk now.
I'm glad.
Go ahead and finish your little
15 minutes of heat here, brought to you by Hollywood Kia. At Hollywood Kia, the #1 Kia dealer in all of Florida. Get the star treatment. We want to see you in a Hollywood Kia. Visit them online at hollywoodkia.com. The Heat, they'll be back in action on Friday. Tyler Herro is your 3-point champion. And happy birthday to Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Oh, you haven't traded him.
Well, not yet, dude. Not yet.
He's pretty close. He's pretty close.
Watch out with whatever you eat tonight. Jaime, please.
Yeah, your tummy's been a little sensitive lately, dude. You know, take it easy, all right? Take it easy.
I figure they're used to spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Tahini.
I don't know.
Like when you think of he's Mexican, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think of spicy food, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. When I say Cuban, I don't think spicy.
Chile.
Nah. But maybe he's got some I've been having these issues. My wife's been having these issues. Maybe he's got gallbladder issues.
Gallbladder? I don't know.
Suppose don't have a gallbladder.
Huh.
Jaime's had tummy issues, but apparently whatever has ravaged the Heat locker room was legit. Like it wiped everybody out. You know? I think was Bam like the only survivor?
Yeah, maybe.
Was Bam? You want to know how he's the best defender in the league? Can't get to his tummy. Can't get to his tummy, dude.
Defends against the flu.
Bam's like, no, you're not getting me.
Find out a culprit. Is it the Gala? Was it the Gala?
I don't know.
It's got to be the Gala.
I don't know if it was the Gala.
That's what happens
Maybe
when you don't have my
it was
boys
one of
there.
those flus, and then since they were all in the same room.
Oh, that happened, dude. There's a couple of things like you have to be like, because keep in mind, football, there's more guys in the room.
Yeah.
Once a camp, somebody would get staph infection. So they would just
Any
disappear.
position particularly gross, I'm guessing offensive line.
Gotta be the line.
So, and they would just be gone for 7 days in the hospital, and then they would clean everything.
Oof.
So they're like, hey, we're off tomorrow morning. Don't nobody come in. And they would like sanitize everything.
That's gross.
Yeah. Well, because, we had like my buddy Steve, love him like a brother.
The one who tapes his hair.
Love him like a brother, but he is one of the nastiest individuals I've ever met in my life.
The Key West guy.
Key West, yeah.
I can see that.
Yes.
He's basically a Viking.
Yes. I mean,
Not a Minnesota Viking.
We went up to Cleveland in January to be honorary captains. And I was in a coat, jeans, a shirt. He was wearing flip-flop shorts and a jacket.
Sounds about right. Checks out.
Yeah.
Checks out. Man. Also, some cat talk here. Also brought to you by our friends over at Hollywood Kia. The Cats, they'll be back in action after this whole tournament gets going, taking on the Kraken. But in the meanwhile,
The Kraken are already here.
Are they already?
I think so.
The Kraken are here? Or are you just getting Kraken emails?
You know what? When I went up to Seattle, they had a Kraken game, but my train was at 4 and the game was at 8.
You know, you'd be doing so many more things if it wasn't for trains.
Damn train. Really holding you back.
Panthers and Kraken on Saturday. I can't imagine the Kraken are here already, Leroy. That would seem like a
The
tremendous-
Kraken will hold practice at Baptist Health Iceplex
When?
on Wednesday, February 19th.
Okay, so they'll be here tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm just saying, you're making it sound like I didn't read that they were going to be here long before they play.
Hey, you're the one who asked me hockey questions. Maybe I should ask you. You know the Kraken's practice.
I read the little thing they sent us.
Why would you do that? You barely read emails from us.
It's true.
That is valid point. I was just like, why are we getting Kraken stuff? And I saw Iceplex, so then I read more.
Do you feel like we're gonna have a great environment with the Sully and Murphs on Thursday for this showdown?
Oh yeah, it's USA.
USA, Canada,
USA.
Part 2.
It's kind of like how Miami fans and Michigan fans can come together to hate Notre Dame, right? Even if you got to play one another,
Yeah,
you will come together for that The enemy of the enemy is my friend.
Are we starting off with another fight though? Like I feel like that's what's got to happen. Or do you think?
Except they're going to try to initiate.
You think it's okay? So Sam
Yeah.
Bennett and Sam Reinhart are going to be like, all right, it's go time.
They don't fight though.
Bennett does.
Yeah.
Bennett does. He looks like a Peaky Blinder. He does, dude.
So
He also looks like the Lorax.
Jeez.
What?
The Lorax. I mean, the Lorax just looks like summertime Grinch.
Yeah. Speaks for the trees.
I talk to the trees too, but I'm not sober.
See, come here.
Sam Bennett.
He's done a side by side. It's on his Instagram, I believe.
Oh,
Lorax, dude.
I'm not a fan of that. It just looks fake, doesn't it?
What looks fake?
See, now you can't tell. Only the
No, but he. But
Sam Bennett, the golfer.
who's that?
He's a golfer too.
Does he have an accent?
No, he's from.
Loser.
Sam Bennett always comes to the game though, dressed with that Peaky Blinders hat on.
Yeah, because he got no hair.
Very menacing.
He's very young to not have any hair, right?
Very menacing. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are.
Is there a reason why you say
28
that?
and bald.
Yeah.
At least he's not trying to hang on for dear
You
life.
think that's early?
Woo. Yeah, that's a little early.
Okay.
But he's hanging, maybe he decided like you. He's like, you know what? What am I hanging on for?
Well, I didn't see. I went bald before that. And then one time I tried to, let it grow back.
Oh.
And I was like, Weezy! But the top of my head looked like George Jefferson, old Cowboy Stadium, right? People could look on that and see all the way down the midfield. So I was like, well.
We'll take a break. When we come back, the damage is done, my friend. To wrap things up is next. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Final segment of the show. Switching it up a little bit because we got stood up by my favorite Brit.
He's angry now. We can tell.
Is that your damage because you're upset?
Nah, he'll be on tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
He got stuck with the kiddos.
He's always fairly punctual, so he probably got held up.
He had something with the kids. Yeah, apparently in Great Britain they also raise their children. So it happens.
Wow, what a strange thing to say.
It happens.
That's their problem.
I'll allow it.
I know they get they've been getting paternity leave. They do paternity leave too.
That's the thing.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Mm. What
was
that?
for?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was literally clearing my throat. That
Oh.
time. I can understand where it'd be like, how lucky are they?
Yeah, man. No, my damage is done.
Yeah.
Goes back to what we were talking about earlier on in the program, which is to Bruce Sherman and Peter Bendix.
Damage is
Like, again, guys, I don't want to hose down the Marlins season before it starts. I always go into every baseball season with a sense of optimism. That's the beauty of baseball. You never quite know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just these two in front of
It's
microphones.
hard to believe you.
It's just hard to believe you. It's hard to believe you. I guess I give you credit for not lying because it's not like they're sitting here being like, we're not trading Sandy like Nick Saban. Like they're basically saying, he's going to be there opening day. The thing is, though, guys, you haven't really been good at the home run trades lately, And I guess I'm going it back a little with you, Shermanator. Because you've been at this rebuild thing for a while, going back to Jeets to Kimang, and now you got, Stats Boy here. But I just don't understand. Why can't I just keep Sandman? You're gonna blow it. Like you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get a haul for him. I like watching him pitch. He is a great representation of the team. He wants to be down here. Bought Pudge Rodriguez's mansion, statue, and all. I don't understand. Why can't I just have my favorite pitcher be here? And you're gonna sit here being like, "Thank you, Bruce." And the damage is done. Like you've already put a sour taste in my mouth to start the season. I can't even enjoy Sandman coming back from Tommy John surgery because I'm already thinking about, well, he's a goner by May. So the damage is done, my friend. What do you got, Leroy?
So we were in there looking at Jennifer's pictures, and she was talking about
Of my trip.
of her
Let's
trip.
specify.
Oh yeah, of your trip. And she was talking about, the different places they went and whatever. And then she gets to the part of where she says
Where I was sitting at a park.
she was sitting in a park and she showed her mom a sign or whatever.
That there was bears and to not feed the bears.
Right.
And then Marco's being Marcos.
Marco goes, oh, she's afraid of the bears.
Okay,
We're like, damn, it's done, dude. Like, who's not?
That's
He
not.
asked, why would
You
they-
made it sound
why
like
would she be
your
afraid
ass
of the
would be
bears?
able to just go. What would you do?
This is an unfair.
No, it's not.
representation
What
of
would you
happened.
do if you were confronted by a bear?
Okay.
Also, he said it
obviously.
because I never told anyone I was with that there was a sign of bears because I didn't want to leave the park. I just
Yeah. So
wanted
really,
to be there.
Mama Figgy was like, "Whoa, bears!" Not me. And I was like, "Man, big deal, bears. Bears exist."
What kind of bear, though?
See,
Black
exactly.
bears.
Black bear's not.
No.
Yeah,
they got the
see?
regular-
I don't know.
they got the
Yeah,
regular-
see?
No, that's
Let me
little bitty
see.
Florida
I took
black
a picture
bears.
of the sign.
What do you mean little
Also-
bitty? Like black bears are black bears.
They're not as big as the.
You think Seattle black bears are bigger?
No. They don't have black bears.
See,
They
I
have
was not
regular
in
bears.
Seattle.
If
I
it was a
was
grizzly
in
bear,
Grizzlies. They have grizzlies out
in
west.
Seattle.
Yeah.
They don't
you
got
can
no
have some
grizzlies.
A grizzly's one thing. A black bear, you're like coochie coochie coo. It's nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Like a puppy.
Like a little teddy bear.
I don't know why
Look, this is a sign.
intangibles.
What kind of bear?
That looks like a grizzly bear in the.
I
in the
don't know.
silhouette.
Can I ask you a question?
It isn't specified.
Why do intangibles think they could coochie coochie coo any animal?
Not any animal. I just told you.
No,
not a
no,
grizzly
no.
bear.
No. Because I saw videos of a guy rednecking it on the side of the road. He saw a gator,
Yeah.
went over there, played with the gator, and it got his leg bit off.
We were doing this weekend. We went to the Nut, which is Peanut Island, And so
I'm so sorry.
when you go to the nut,
what?
you know you're going to be dealing with all types of sea life, right? But I'm a coochie, like it's.
So you go up to the fish and pet them?
Yeah.
I try to do the same.
We got a starfish this week. It was a woo-wee.
Oh, you pick them up?
Yeah, baby, it's a tide pool.
Do you mess with the? You don't see any?
Saw a stingray. I was trying to catch him, but he was fast. Could have had a Steve Irwin situation.
That stingray knew you were up to shenanigans. He
Yeah.
was like, "We out of here."
Yeah, I said not today, Tobin.
Barracuda. We saw a little barracuda.
Yeah, as long as you don't have nothing silver.
I had this on.
Ooh,
He wanting them though. He just want to go around his
Aren't
barracuda.
they very difficult to catch?
Barracuda?
Yeah.
Very fast,
Exactly.
especially at the nut.
Yo, went to Peter. Isn't the water cold?
No, it was beautiful. Perfect.
Really?
Perfect.
It seems like it's
perfect. Perfect.
Hung out with the parrots at the nut. It was a great time.
Can you stop saying
Barracuda.
What?
Yeah, I don't like that.
So wait,
I'm not a fan
we're
of
still
that
playing
nickname.
bingo. Hearing Leroy say "coochie coo," "coochie coo" was not on my bingo card.
Water was good, dude. Water was good in Onion Buzz.
Yeah.
Telling you.
So it wasn't cold.
Nah, the water was perfect at the nut.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't perfect.
Hold on, because you don't know exactly what he means by that. Because our level of perfect can be something completely different to him.
It was like it wasn't like
Give me your
it
number.
wasn't like a polar bear. I don't know. I didn't bring a thermometer. I swam in it for 2 hours. It was great.
Celsius.
How
tell me
hot
the
was it?
Was it-
Outside.
How hot was it outside? It was pretty hot.
Wow.
It was pretty hot.
That's good.
It was pretty hot.
I can't trust.
See, water
any
gets
of it.
warmer
I can-
after my
You're right,
birthday.
I cannot trust
Late
any.
April.
But you can always trust the nut. It's a great time.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you want to have a great time at the nut, Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Great.
All right.
Peanut
So
Island.
Marcos is my damage is done.
Oh.
Again, though.
Okay.
I'm thinking, like, I want to see you in the woods.
Cheers.
By
I
the way,
want
I
to
looked
drop
it up.
him off
I
in the
wanna
woods
see him
and
in the woods.
have
You know
him.
what? Let's go
do,
back to
what's that?
Washington.
What is that? Afraid and Alone? Scared and
Naked
Afraid.
and
What's
Afraid.
that show?
Afraid.
Naked and
Huh?
Afraid.
Naked and Afraid.
Yes.
I would sure like to drop you off.
That hurts.
The first thing I noticed about watching that show, nobody's ever left there with a whole bunch of bug bites. They all got bug bites when they leave. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Dade South says Tobin's gonna look like Harrison Ford in New Captain America if he stays at the nut too long.
Ooh, really red.
I mean,
oh,
true.
spoiler alert.
I tell you what, I had a bad sunburn, yeah, because it was one of those days where I was like, I don't think I need it, but
Right.
I probably should.
You always
You
need
always need it.
Look,
Tobin.
there's two people on this show that always need some type of protection.
You look good though.
I don't use a lot of suntan
I'll be a
lotion or
lobster.
sun lotion. I don't.
You should always.
I tan pretty great.
Always.
I'm all right.
No, it's not about the tanning. It's about your
Protecting
skin.
your skin.
Yeah.
I'll be all right.
Dude,
Look at that, right?
that
How many times I've sweated
that
at the-
sun, let me tell you something. That sun kicks white people's ass.
Nah, not
I'm
me,
just
dude.
saying.
It does.
It
Okay.
does.
Couple
You
drinky
gonna-
boos, you're
You're
good.
gonna look like Harrison Ford.
I'm not gonna look like
messing
Harrison
around.
Ford. Listen, I've swam with the nut plenty. Okay, so I know how much sun lotion I need.
Why you call it sun lotion?
That's what it is.
That's the error in everything he's ever said.
That's, I gotta pick and choose because he goes.
Schmidt says Tobin's gonna walk around looking like a pork rind.
No, that what do they call them in Spanish?
Chicharrones.
Chicharrones.
Oh,
yeah. Chicharrones. We call them pork rinds.
G Rich just says, stop calling it that.
Telling you.
Jennifer, what do you got for damages done?
My damage is done just goes to a very unliked comedian
Oh.
who performed quote unquote at the Improv this past weekend. The damage is done where you act the way you are, the way you do, you are a jerk to people, and people are not going to want to interview you.
Wow.
The damage is done.
Tell you what, he was complaining.
What do you mean he was
you
complaining?
chose that road.
Why does no one want to talk to me? Well,
He said that at the show?
well, no. Here.
Apparently, he was outside going back and forth, trying
Yeah.
to get some attention.
Yeah, but like,
no,
I don't have any questions for him right
What are
now.
we gonna talk
I don't
about?
know what
no
to
one
talk
wants to
about.
talk to him.
Oh, let's talk about that one show you were in.
I don't really have anything
What do
for
we, so
What do you even ask
for
a
JP.
person like that?
So what I would say is this: just because you show up don't mean people want to talk to you.
Right. I don't
No
have
one
any-
wants to talk to you.
It's not a knock on you. It's just that
It's nothing
that
against
might-
you.
Right.
Nothing
That might
I
not be-
have plenty against him, actually.
Well, JFig is holding a grudge because of an interview from years ago where he was a jerk at QAM to her.
Yelling at me. Who does he think he is?
Lloyd!
Very angry.
So that was when he was at his.
No, that wasn't when
That was like 2018.
it was kind of the same
2019.
thing. Like he had the whole outfit, the same thing on.
Yeah, I don't like.
But I had nothing for him. That's all.
By the way,
That's good.
you know, Marcos, you know why people laugh when they go to the comedy club?
They are influenced by other people laughing.
No,
All right.
they're going there, and you when you go somewhere and say, "I'm gonna have a good time" or "I'm gonna laugh" because there's a comedy club. It don't matter who's the person up there. You're going there with the right frame of mind.
That's not true.
Very
'Cause
true.
I
It's just
used to
like
not
a
laugh lot.
heckler. A heckler is going there to heckle. I don't care who the comedian is.
You deal with hecklers a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes though it's not like I'm heckling that I'm attempting to ruin your set. It's heckling that I think you're only talking to me.
Oh, geez.
So now we're having a conversation when like I'm doing a show, ma'am. Please.
Hey, JFig hates Jeremy Pigeon.
There's nothing wrong with what he just said.
Witcher.
So
I gotta tell you, the one who got us out of that, honestly, was Dina. She's
yeah.
like, yeah, they have somebody coming up right now. I was like, yeah, that's good.
It's a good cover up because if I was here, I would have been like, "Take the sharpest of rocks, you bum."
Wow. Very aggressive, Jennifer.
There you go.
Very aggressive.
If you need me to do it better because of the levels,
We
I'm
found
No,
not-
no, no, hold on. Let's like if I said,
Hmm.
I'm Jeremy, I'd like to be on your show.
Kick the sharpest of rocks, you bum.
Wow.
Guess we got the show end.
Sorry,
now.
Jeremy Pigeon.
Finally got our show closer.
Yeah, we got to get rid of Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm. Again.
Yep.
Oh.
What do you got, Frog Boy? What's your damage is
Me?
done quickly?
Oh.
Sorry, we left you very little
Yeah,
time.
Not a problem. I'll keep it quick because it's pretty self-explanatory. My damage is done. Goes to planes.
What?
What the hell is going on,
Dude?
Honestly?
What is going on with planes?
The hell is going on?
I don't think we should have cut stuff from them.
People
People need to fly.
Hey,
It's very strange.
great news.
Yeah.
Nobody died.
Yeah.
I
For
mean,
sure,
yeah,
for
but
sure.
why?
But
I'm still scarred for life.
Yeah. Okay. Now watch the landing here. It looks like it's total normal.
Just when you
up,
think you're
and
fine.
then it
Oh my god.
flips over.
Wow.
Fire. Everyone's
I
fine.
mean,
everyone's fine.
Plane is better form landing
Well,
than Tua.
And there's a line that was drawn, say the runway was over
You
here.
gotta roll. You gotta roll.
Because you can't tell whether he's landing on runway or
Well, because
grass.
there was snow there.
Did like it lose a wing and that's why it went over?
You don't lose a wing, Tobin.
Tuck and roll.
He loses a wing. You lose a wing sometimes. You lose a wing under your car seat all the time.
Look, I don't know.
Yeah, see, lost a
Yeah,
wing.
Lost a wing.
Well, no,
I think
probably.
he just, well,
It's almost like he bottomed out.
Let's see.
Jeez.
2 wings here. I want you to know.
Yeah, let's
2
see.
wings. Everything seems fine here.
Oh, he's landing pretty hard. Yeah, that was a bounce.
Jeez.
That's what it was.
not good.
2 wings don't make a right.
this is a very insensitive thing to say right now.
Nobody died, he told me. He said nobody died.
Yeah,
Everyone's
thankfully.
Okay,
but,
so
like,
if nobody dies, jokey jokes are
terrifying.
for jokes.
no, this is a very serious thing.
No,
Planes are falling, Tobin,
Planes are falling.
and they're flipping now.
Damage is done. I'm scared.
Damage is done.
that's a show, everybody. We'll talk to you rascals tomorrow. Golajovic.
We need pooper scoopers
I'm not pooping
on our night because we got a party pooper.
I've never seen it.
Eater.
Bye.